Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. I'm your host for today. I'm Big Dog, of course. Our esteemed leader, scorekeeper, is on a well-deserved vacation and should be back next week. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, Lots of sports going on, lots of things happening right now. Um, Hopefully, you guys will be joining me today, our regulars. If not, this may be a short sports talk with the guys today. There will be, once we get more people here, more of our co-hosts in. Of course, I will be talking about certain events that a certain event that happened as to why we weren't on last week, and of course, we will be talking about a few other things, and of course, sports that happened this past week. And of course, we will be talking about the NFL wild card. We will be talking about NFL Week 18 and how we were given a great a great Sunday night game, which was, of course, was the Ravens versus the Steelers. Incredible back and forth, incredible ending. Each team thought they won this game, and it was just an incredible game all the way through. But as usual, guys, the way Scorekeeper does it, right now, I'm, of course, in Riverside, California. It is 43 degrees, going up to a high of 65. Of course, 43 is SoCal cold. We're freezing our asses off here, guys. Of course, for someone like Lethal Migraine and uh, the Philly Special, this is summertime weather. So it's all on where you are and how you grew up. Um, the UV index is 0, so it's great. It says it feels like it's 36, even though it's actually 43. Wind is 7 miles an hour um, out of the east. And of course, sunrise will be at 6:55 this morning. No precipitation, so no chance of rain. And of course, it is 55% humidity. And way Scorekeeper likes to do the moon, um, we are in the last quarter of the moon. The illumination is 51%. The moon set will be at 11:11 today, and the next full moon is in 22 days. So there you have it, folks. As I said, I hope you guys have all been going great. There is tons and tons of news, lots of things that have been happening just this past week. Um, I did not save last week's news except for one or two items, and we can probably go over that in a little bit. Um, but as I said, there's a lot been going on. Let me pull up my sports news. Um, I guess since I'm flying solo for a little bit, we'll just get right into it. Um, One interesting article that I did cross over from last week to this week is that Tiger Woods turns 50, so he is now eligible to play in the PGA Tour of Champions. Tiger Woods turned 50 last Tuesday, making the 15-time major championship winner eligible to compete in the PGA Tour Champions circuit once he recovers from his latest health setback. Woods hasn't publicly said that whether he intends to play on the former senior PGA Tour, which allows golfers to use carts and has a 54-hole format and most tournaments outside of the 72-hole majors. This past season was the first time Woods didn't compete in a single tournament on the PGA Tour. He was scheduled to compete in the Genesis International, but pulled out, saying he wasn't ready to compete after the death of his mother, uh, uh, Clotilda, which was on February 4th. Woods then ruptured his left Achilles tendon in March while ramping up training and practice at home in Florida for the Masters. He said what he had. He said what is to be believed to be his seventh back surgery in October to replace a disc in his lower back that caused him pain and mobility issues. During the news conference at the Hero World Challenge in Baltimore on December 2nd, Woods said that he had only recently started putting and chipping and wasn't close to being able to take full swings. He said, quote, once I get the feel for practicing, exploding, playing, the recovery process, that I can access where I'm going to play and how much I'll play. Uh, I'm a ways away from that and from that part and that type of decision. Um, that will be a type of commitment level that I'll have to look at. End quote. Says if not for a myriad of injuries, he'd probably still have plenty of competitive golf left in him after reaching a half-century mark. Phil Mickelson became the oldest major championship winner at 50 when he was the 2021 PGA Championship in Kauai Island, South Carolina. So, guys, I can remember when he was just breaking in as a rookie way back when. Good morning, Aisha. Thank you for that. Um, so I can't believe he's 50, but he's definitely gone through a lot. Of course, there was that messy divorce, um, and other things that were happening. Excuse me. His surgeries, of course, have been a major complication for him. He's had several, I would say at least 6 or 7 back surgeries in his career, and that, of course, contributes to if you have a bad back, you can't play golf. I mean, that's all there is to it. Um, so here's hoping that he will be um, coming back soon, even if it's just on the senior circuit. It'd still be fun to see him play. Um, and I think he'll have fun with a lot of the guys that are still out there playing on the senior circuit. So, which it's more fun. I don't know if you guys have ever watched a senior tournament when some of the the legends come and play and just the banter back and forth. I think that'll be great for golf again. Golf is taking an upswing, but of course, whatever um, Tiger plays, of course, ratings go way up. He is something to watch. Um, let's see. There was also news coming out of hockey, and not good news. Former employee is now suing the Ducks and the NHL for harassment and discrimination. This came out January 6th through ESPN. It says the NHL and the Anaheim Ducks were named in a lawsuit filed Tuesday by a former employee who says she faced sexual harassment, bullying, and discrimination from 2022 to 2025 while working for both defendants. The plaintiff, Rose Harris, was hired as an IT coordinator in July of 2022 by OC Sports and Entertainment, which owns the Ducks, their AHL affiliate in San Diego, and the Honda Center Arena. Harris says she was subjected to repeated and unchecked harassment and bullying that included non-consensual sexualized touching, near constant vulgar, sexist, and derogatory comments, including homophobic slurs. In the lawsuit, Harris says that Nick Aguilera, formerly of the OCSE public relations team, subjected her to unwanted physical contact and jokes. She also says that Aguilera told other PR staffers that he and Harris were in a sexual relationship, and those parties made further derogatory remarks towards her. Harris also says the Ducks equipment manager harassed her with derogatory remarks, with one also allegedly telling other employees that he and Harris were also in a sexual relationship. In the filing, Harris says that she told the OCSE Human Resources about the alleged harassment and was told, quote, more likely than not that some of the company's policies had been breached in these interactions. Per her lawsuit, HR reportedly did nothing to stop them from reoccurring Harris eventually resigned in December 2024 after taking another job in IT with the NHL's front office in New York beginning in January of 2025. Harris also said that the OCSE conspired to have her terminated by the league. She said that once it was known that she began working for the NHL's front office, someone at her former employer told Patrice Distiller, the NHL senior vice president and chief human resources officer, that Harris was, quote, a sexual harassment victim and adverse witness to a confidential legal proceeding, end quote, against OCSE and the Ducks. That filing was made by Harris's former colleague, Catherine Pearson, about Pearson's own alleged harassment while employed with Anaheim. Harris says that after the NHL was informed of this, she was purportedly reassigned as an IT ticket to work on Distiller's email. Shortly thereafter, Harris said Distiller accused her of hacking her email and fired her immediately. The suit says the NHL never produced any documentation of the hacking, and the Harris's electronics were all given back to Distiller directly. Harris also says that the NHL and the OCSE continued to blacklist her around the industry and have made it impossible for her to secure employment in the sports world. She is seeking punitive damages also. Says when a qualified professional is allegedly blacklisted for doing the right thing, it sends a message to every woman working in sports. Keep your head down or lose your livelihood, Harris said through attorney Shane Separini. We're bringing this case to prove the NHL cannot relegate against, we are bringing this case to prove that the NHL cannot retaliate against women to protect its own old boys club. So very, very interesting. And let me see, I should be able to, there we go. Bring on one of my most favorite people. Of course, it is Anime Girl. How you doing? Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, my friend. How are you?
I am trudging along. So hard to decide to do the show or not.
Yeah, I did see the message and I thought I'll go check on YouTube and I couldn't find it.
Oh, really? Because I did put it on YouTube. I had checked off YouTube, Facebook, and Switch Snitch or whatever the hell the other one is.
Yeah,
Whatever other platform. I checked all the platforms that he usually used. So I'm surprised it's not there.
Well, it's there. You just have to go looking for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Since I joined you, you've become a Dalek. You got that tweaking the voice again.
Oh, do I? Okay, let me.
Since I joined you, literally, since I come in, so you see, I'm the bearer of bad news and bad things.
All right. How is that? Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds a lot better.
Okay. All right. So, it's been a rough week.
Very.
And a lot of reflection.
Yeah. The whole heap of reflection and the whole where do I go from here? Or how do we go forward from here? So
exactly. And that's why I was so I didn't know whether to do the show or not. Says but you know, unfortunately the show must go on.
Yeah.
You know, the
I
old
mean
saying.
when I backed out of the football, I did not expect nor did I want anyone else to follow suit. The fact that they all did showed to me just how much the individual was
yes. Yeah, I hadn't said anything. I was about since everything was still swirling around, I was still dealing with everything. And when you posted you were pulling out, I was gonna do a post saying it's done. Like we don't need this right now. So
I just couldn't. I really couldn't.
I totally agree. I couldn't either. So and we'll deal with the whole who won, who didn't win, all that stuff. We'll deal with all that later. But Tanya reached out to me and she mentioned something. So I'm hoping around 7-ish when the usual picks start, hopefully people will come in. And she asked about something, and I wanted to talk to the group about it, see how everybody felt. So,
yep. Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Tanya reached out to me as well, and I said, thank you, but you should be reaching out to the family. The family is more important than yours truly. There you go.
You're important. You are very important. But I know what you mean.
Important or important? I'm not quite sure what you mean there, sir.
Aside from not doing any picks, did you watch any of the games last week?
I watched 2 of the games last week.
Did one of them happen to be the Steelers-Ravens game?
I saw the start of that one. I saw the beginning of that one.
Oh, you should have waited for the ending. That was one of the craziest
yes, I heard.
Games. Yes. Each team marching down, so quickly to try and get the lead. You had Lamar Jackson doing his thing. Of course, Aaron Rodgers doing his thing. And, like I've been posting throughout the week, they've been doing a lot of highlights. That guy may be a nut job off the field, but on the field, that guy is a master to be able to pick and choose how to get down the field. And then, unfortunately, the defender slipped and fell, and that left his guy wide open, and Rodgers saw it almost immediately and just threw that perfect spiral for the go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah. Well, and then, I started watching it. I'm trying to find the other one I was watching before that. I couldn't believe the Cowboys game. Once again, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, but hey-ho. Oh, that was it. I watched the Packers and Vikings. It's the other game I watched.
Oh, that was another good game too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a rather good game. I actually called it. Before it started, I went, yeah, and I actually called it, but I'm glad I didn't put any picks up because it just didn't feel right.
Yeah, same here. I had called the Steelers game. I, along with you and probably all the group, if we would have picked, were disappointed in the Cowboys, as you say, snatching the defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah. And then Jerry Jones walks out and says, I intend to retire having won more championships and Super Bowls than anyone else. And I'm thinking, really? Then how about you rev up and bugger off now and let somebody else think that can win championships and Super Bowls, because the way you're playing it ain't going to happen.
Yep. And I think he addressed that in an interview when he said something to the effect of, what did Trump say about Guatemala? I run Guatemala. He goes, that's the same here with Dallas. I was just like, oh, Jerry. Jerry.
If anybody was able to put both feet in their gob at the same time, that man qualifies. Unreservedly. That man could, well, let's put it this way. Shame had a physical form.
And then, of course, the stupid Raiders decided to actually win their last game.
Well, you did say, I believe, you did say at one stage that they probably would do something of that ilk. I think you did it before the 3rd of, or the 2nd of January. I think you said something the week prior to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You said, guarantee you the Raiders will win a certain game.
But they did lose that game though, and that guaranteed them the #1 pick. And then they played the Chiefs, and I thought, well, okay, the Chiefs are going to want to go out on a high note, especially playing the Raiders. No problem. It's probably going to be a 2 or 3 touchdown win, and of course. the lousy Chiefs, they their magic is gone, and the Raiders win it,
But I mean, a 12-14 win over the Chiefs by the Raiders. I mean, really? I mean, I know Kelsey's retiring, but come on, man, get your finger out your butt and actually play the damn game. I mean, what the hell was he thinking?
Actually, I don't think he's announced his retirement yet.
Yeah, he's retiring.
Did he finally say he was going to retire? I must have missed it.
He did some. I did see something somewhere that said that he's going to give it all up and.
Well, he's
Taylor means more to him.
He's had a Hall of Fame career. I mean, there is no doubt about that. So,
yeah.
But what I wanted to talk about was the Jacksonville kicker. Where is it?
Really? What's going on with the Jacksonville kicker then? I haven't heard this.
Shoot. Oh, Cam Little, yes. So he, against the Raiders, set the record earlier this year of a 68-yard field goal. So he holds the indoor record of 68 yards. Well, in that,
That's not bad. 68, yeah.
Yeah, never been done before. And then in this final game against the Tennessee Titans, which they won 41-7, he also kicked a 67-yard field goal and now holds the outdoor record for longest field goal ever. So in this season he has the record for the longest field goal in the NFL history. And the crazy thing was in preseason, he kicked a 70-yard field goal. And I saw the replay of that. I would say he had a good 10 yards, maybe more kick in that field goal because it went through the uprights about halfway up. And he kicked it 70 yards.
Well, yeah, you'll probably find then that would have carried on for about, as you say, maximum 10 yards, probably at least another 8 yards. Easy, another 8 yards, no problem.
This kid's got one hell of a kick, one hell of a leg. And I think he's only like 24, 25 years old.
Well, that means hopefully he's got a reasonably good career ahead of him, providing he doesn't suffer any injuries.
Yeah. I think I looked him up and I was surprised because usually guys that have that kind of leg are usually soccer players. And surprisingly,
or rugby player.
Yes, of that some sort. But no, this kid's a Midwestern kid that grew up and he just decided to be a kicker once he started playing football. And I was like, wow, okay.
Well, I suppose if you think about it, it's one way of trying to lengthen the career. I mean, you are basically pulled on the pitch just to kick the damn ball. It's very rare that a kicker will get sacked or tackled by anybody. If he's, if he's switched on, he kicks the ball and legs it. He doesn't hang around, for crying out loud. So, mind you, did I or did I not see that the Jets actually managed to do what you said they were going to do?
Yeah, they beat the Raiders. But last week, let me see. Actually, you know what? Let me just go over the scores for that final week 18. So on Saturday, there were two games. It was the Buccaneers over the Panthers 16-14. It was the Seahawks destroying the 49ers 13-3. And it didn't even seem like it was that close. The Vikings beat the Packers 16-3. The Raiders,
the Raiders.
They beat the Chiefs 14-12. The Texans squeaked one out against the Colts 38-30. The Giants beat the Cowboys 34-17.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Say that again?
34-17. And of course, my little baby shitters had a horrible season, but the last few games they came out, they beat the Bengals 20-18.
Yeah.
I was so happy with that one.
I mean, the bagels over the baby shit. I mean, really? I mean, the one that gets me though is the hairy cows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So you had the Falcons beating the Saints 19-17. The Jags, as I said before, beat the Titans 41-7. The Rams did their job and beat the Cardinals 37-20. The Broncos put a hurting on the Chargers 19-3, but we kind of all saw that one coming. The Chargers were pretty much resting everybody. The Patriots destroyed the Dolphins 38-10. The Commanders beat the champs, beat the Eagles, beat the Dodos 24-17.
I bet Tony didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. The Lions pulled one out and beat the Bears 19-16. The the Bills destroyed the Jets 35-8.
I mean, you know, and didn't they end the season with no interceptions or something?
Yes, yes. So they went down in NFL history as 0 receptions in 17 games.
Yeah. I mean, you know, how do you manage that?
Well, to answer that, they fired the defensive coordinator the next day.
There's a shock.
Of course, in that last game, of course, as I said, it was the Steelers over the Ravens in a winner-go-home game, 26-24. The Ravens had it with 3 seconds left. They were down by 2 because the PAT was missed by the Steelers kicker. So Lamar Jackson had about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go all the way down to get in field goal territory. He threw a couple of great passes, got there. I believe it was a 37-yard chip shot for their guy who had not missed a field goal inside of 40 yards in 4.5 years they were talking about. This guy was like automatic. So, and of course, as I said, win or go home, because that's what it was. You win, you're in the playoffs. You lose, you go to Cabo. Yeah. And I was watching. I was like, oh, this guy's got it. He had it perfectly lined up, everything. And chip shot looks like he just turned his leg or something, and it went wide right. And of course, Baltimore had to go home. Aaron Rodgers had the look of shock on his face because he knew what was coming. He thought he was going to make the playoffs, and now he's in. And it was a crazy, crazy game.
Well, you know what this is like. We may insult the guy, but yeah, you know what he's like.
Yeah, he definitely has earned his moniker. So yeah, in that game, the Ravens in the fourth quarter scored 14 points, and the Steelers scored 13 points. So it was a very, very fun half. In fact, the Steelers scored all their points in the second half. But now it's pretty much anybody's ball game, and you know, as bad as all the teams have really played, there isn't really real someone that you can say they're automatic to be in the Super Bowl. This is the widest it's been in years.
Well, yeah. I mean, some of the teams that have got through, you sort of sit there and think, how the hell did you get there? Especially the way the season started. I mean, there were so many upsets when the season started. It was just unbelievable.
Tony's correcting me. He said Luke missed a 44-yard field goal. That's not a gimme. For him, it was. Come on, Tony, get on in. I know you'll be here in a bit.
Join us, Tony. Get your butt.
Yeah, he's eating his egg whites right now.
He's either eating egg whites or feeding the damn squirrels.
Well, that's all I was just saying. Well, I was going to say he's eating his egg whites now and getting his nuts ready to throw to the squirrels when he comes out.
I'm not going there, big dog. Not going there at all.
So, of course, in the wild card weekend, I believe it was the Seahawks and shoot, I can't remember who has the bye. The Broncos and the Seahawks have a bye this week, of course. And in the games today, it starts off. Actually, no, it's evening game. So the morning game is going to be the Rams at the Panthers. Yeah, I have a problem with this. I know the Panthers won their division and that gets them into the playoffs. I don't feel that the team with the better record should be the one traveling. The Rams are 12-5. The Panthers are 8-9, but yet the Rams have to travel to Carolina for this game, even though they only lost 5 all year.
Yeah.
I think they should do the seeding as by percentage, not by if you win the division. If you win your division, okay, fine, you're in. But I don't think that should make you automatic host, no matter what. If you have a horrible record, which the Panthers do, they were the only.
I've got here Panthers are fourth, while the Rams are 5. So I suppose that's the way they're looking at it.
Yeah, but still, to go 12 and 5.
I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
The win probability that I've got sitting here is
the Rams probably by a lot.
Yeah, 83%. I've got down here as the win probability for the Rams. The injury report, looking at this, to be perfectly frank and honest, let me see. I've got 2 out on the Rams, and I got 1 physically unable with the Panthers.
Okay. Tony brought up a comment, and of course that was he said, but there has to be a award for winning your division. You are correct, Tony, but I was corrected by Aisha that the Panthers were actually the 4th seed. So, but did they win the division though? Let's see. I believe they did. Jacksonville. Yeah, so they did win their division. I suppose, Tony. But okay. He's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the morning game.
He's only saying that because the Dodos won their division as well. So
So that will be the 1:30 game on Fox Pacific time, of course. And the evening game is the game I really want to see. Packers at the Bears. It's 5 o'clock. Unfortunately, it's on Prime Video. 5 o'clock Pacific time. But of course, these two teams' rivalry is legendary. And for the most part, the Packers have owned the Bears, except for this last game, and I think the final game last season. So this is going to be interesting to see these two go at it. I believe Jordan Love is healthy and will play.
What game is that again?
The Packers at the Bears.
The Packers at the Bears. Let me have a look. Well, I've got a 53.7% win probability for the Packers, and I've got Love down as the quarterback. Looks like he is in.
Same here. That's what I have him also. I know he missed the last 2 games. Here he goes. Quarterback Jordan Love hasn't played a game since the helmet-to-helmet hit in Chicago's Austin Booker in the second quarter of the December 20th Packers game that sent him to concussion protocol. Love was cleared before Green Bay's regular season finale, but the Packers opted to rest him for the playoffs. Love has 9 touchdown passes, only 2 interceptions against the Bears in the last 6 games.
Well, I've got 3 out for the Packers and 5 out for the Bears. Yeah. The outs for the Packers is Wicks as a wide receiver. He's out with concussion. Castle's a tight end with the mysterious undisclosed, and Shepherd wide receiver. Again, mysterious undisclosed. The outs for the Bears, I have got, a linebacker with concussion, Bongalabea or whatever his name is. Stromberg, the center, is out with the undisclosed. Tyon Sharenka, defensive linesman, he's out with concussion. Summers, the linebacker, is out with his foot, and Gardner Johnson, the safety, is out with his foot. But the Packers have an injury list and the questionables, what I would say twice the length.
Oh wow!
Of the Bears. So I would say off the top of my head, looking at this injury report, I think the Bears may have more to call on than the Packers, even though the Bears have got 5 out.
This is, I think, going to be a fun game today. I think more so than the Rams over the Panthers. I think the Rams are just going to destroy the Panthers.
Yeah.
But the Bears-Packer game could go either way. Both teams are there. The Packers have something to prove that they can beat Green Bay when it counts. Because a couple of games that they played didn't really mean anything to the Packers losing. But Sunday's games, we have the morning game at 10 o'clock Pacific time is going to be the Bills at the Jaguars. That should be an interesting game. The 1:30 game, 1:30 Pacific time on Fox, will be the Niners at the Eagles.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a good one. Then the evening game on Peacock and NBC, 5 o'clock Pacific time, it will be the Chargers at the Patriots.
That could be interesting.
Yes, I believe the Patriots are probably going to have the advantage on that one. But the Chargers are going to bring it.
Yeah, I mean, being at home, and they are second in standings. Chargers are 7th. I mean, Patriots at home, and they got something to prove. So, that could be interesting.
And then we have a Monday night game, 5:15 on ESPN and ABC Pacific time. It will be the Texans at the Steelers. The one big thing on this one, the Steelers in Mike Tomlin's head coaching career have never lost a Monday night game, ever. Something like, I forgot what his crazy percentage wins are.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the 2 quarterbacks, I've got Stroud for the Texans and, of course, tinfoil man for the Steelers. There's not much between them. I mean, Stroud's got 64.5 completions, while Rodgers is 65.7. Yards, Stroud is 3,041, while Rodgers is 3,322. Stroud's got 19 touchdowns, while Rodgers is at 24. But on the flip side, Stroud's got 8 interceptions. Rodgers has only got 7.
Yeah. Rodgers finally cleaned it up over last year. We had a lot of interceptions last year.
Yeah.
And of course, guess what team had the most interceptions?
Cowboys?
Quarterback throwing interceptions. No.
Come on, it's worth a laugh. So go on, who is it? The Eagles?
My Raiders, of course.
Oh, the Raiders. Yeah, well, the probability on this Texas Steelers game is actually the Texans.
Yeah, I figured. 9%. Well, they do have the better record, and they played a lot of tougher competition. But
yeah, well, I mean, Texans are what? Texans are 12-5. Steelers are 10-7.
10-7. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and But the thing is, though, you have Aaron Rodgers on that other side of the Texans, and he is a veteran of the playoffs. So it's going to see how the Texans quarterback holds up under the bright lights of the playoffs now.
Yeah, I mean,
this is just another day. Yeah, this is just another day for Rodgers.
Yeah, for Texans, I got 5 who probably won't play, which is the safety Ward is physically unable. Wide receiver Dell, again, physically unable. Hinish, the defensive tackle, is physically unable. Then Pryor, the tight end, is out, along with Merriweather, the safety, is out. Whereas the Steelers, at this precise moment, the only one I've got definitely out is the wide receiver Johnson. Everybody else, they've got injured reserve, but Johnson is the only one I've got down for being out.
Yeah.
So it could come down to which team's going to be able to take the more knocks.
So, yeah.
At the moment, it looks like, at the moment, I think if the Houston takes too many knocks on the field, it'll be a game of attrition. The Steelers are going specifically to take them out because they haven't got anybody to come back on. But we still see. I mean,
So this was the line on Mr. Geno Smith of the Raiders, who did not play on Sunday, by the way. He threw for 3,025 yards. He only averaged 6.8 yards a throw. He had 19 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, and was sacked 55 times.
Boy needs to learn how to run away. Just gonna be honest, that boy needs to learn to run away.
That is so very true. Oh man. Yeah. It's safe to say that we will be moving on from Mr. Geno Smith.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lie on the pocket, and then there's, the Berlin Wall just ain't there, boy. And with the Raiders, the Berlin Wall just wasn't there.
Well, the bad part is also, Raiders have the number 1 pick. They're definitely going to go for a quarterback, whether it's the guy who just won the Heisman Trophy or the other kid that came in second. The problem is the O-line, the offensive line, is poor. You could put Joe Montana or Tom Brady back there, and he's going to get his ass sacked just as many times because the offensive line is not doing their job.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you look at when the Raiders do play, as you say, the offensive line doesn't seem to want
to they're offensive.
The offensive for them is backwards, not forward.
Exactly.
The defensive teams seem to just be able to bundle over them. It's very rare that you get a Raiders offensive line that goes forward this season. Very rare. Yeah. How the hell they won the last match is open to question as well.
Well, I mean, they were playing a very defeated Kansas City team that knew they weren't going anywhere.
But really, I mean,
well, of course, they're going to use the excuse, of course, these last 3-4 games that they lost to Patrick Mahomes, tearing his ACL. And he couldn't be there. So, of course, their leader was not there, but
true.
They didn't produce regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I've got here, is Patrick Mahomes quitting the NFL? The legend sparks retirement fear with cryptic clock message. So, I mean, if they lose Kelsey and Mahomes at the same time, I think they're going to be in for a very hard rebuilding during the off season.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the clock that he posted is probably that he's on his road to recovery, and that's his timeline to come back and show everybody that he still has it. He's way too young and has way too much earning potential just to walk away.
You reckon?
Huh?
You reckon that, do you?
Yeah, he probably has one more good contract left.
Okay.
Let me see what his contract status is. Falcons name franchise legend Matt Ryan to their new president of operations. Okay, that just happened right now. Let's see, Patrick. Oh. All right. It says Patrick Mahomes is on a 10-year, $450 million contract extension that he signed in 2020. So it runs through it runs through 2031. So he's got at least 5 more years.
Well, yeah, he could.
And he's not going to walk away from that. He's not going to walk away from. So half of that. So he will not walk away from $225 million.
Well,
I mean, he's a smart guy, signed it at the right time because they were in the middle of their Super Bowl winning time. So kudos to him and having his agent, be able to have the Chiefs sign him to a 10-year contract. I mean, he had already been playing for a few years. To have him play procure a 10-year contract, that was something. So good for him. As I said, that but he's not going anywhere. That time clock was probably his thing for recovery. Everything okay?
Yeah. Well, the wife reposted it with the caption "My guy," so she's probably looking at the road to recovery being an uphill struggle. But yes, I mean the way you put it down there, yeah. I mean I can't see him walking away from it. As for Travis Kelce, will they miss him? Open to opinion on that one.
I don't think they'll miss him as much as we think they will because he really wasn't a big part of the team this year. He was hurt a lot. His numbers weren't there, and he had been declining over the last season and a half or so. So he, at the peak, of course, yeah, he was the best in the business actually. But
that
as
was
they
then.
say,
That's not now. That was then.
Exactly. And the thing is, just like everyone says, no one can beat Father Time. Father Time is undefeated and will remain so.
Yeah. Only 2 certain things in life: birth and
and taxes.
That's it. In the middle is open to interpretation.
Yep.
But you get dumped on the planet.
I think having his podcast with his brother and it being so popular, I think it's in the top 10 podcasts for podcasts, wherever they measure all that stuff. Yeah. His is always up there with his brother. So I think that helped his transition, to retirement, especially that his brother retired a couple of years ago and probably told him, man, it's great not to wake up and be sore. Because,
it's great. It's great to wake up and not get pummeled on a game day.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So,
I mean,
back to my Raiders.
Oh, back to your Raiders. Okay, you go back to your Raiders.
Not surprising. Well, kind of surprisingly, but not really, because he said, this was one of the worst Raider seasons ever. The Raiders may have had a worse record before, but they just every single game did not look like they could win, And when they did win, it's like they walked in. Excuse my language, but they walked in ass backwards to the win.
Yeah.
Not surprisingly, their game was on Sunday, and on Monday they fired coach Pete Carroll. So he's a one and done once again for the Raiders. The Raiders now will be looking for, I believe it's their seventh coach in the last 4 seasons, maybe 5 seasons. And the thing is, Pete Carroll signed a 3-year contract, so you still have to pay this guy two more seasons worth of pay, and he was not cheap. You know, he had his Super Bowl to go back on his pedigree in the NFL, and of course what he did at SC, you know, before he screwed the students and ran away. But
no comment.
But yes, he was a one and done for the Raiders. Black Monday, as they like to call it, happened, and boy, did it happen, because everybody got fired. Let me see if I can pull this.
Well, I mean, look into this. I mean, you know, there's the on the NFL site, and it's I went into the Raiders for their 2025 regular season stats, and it does not make pretty reading at all. I mean,
nope, they were bottom feeders pretty much the whole season.
Yeah, I mean, total first downs, they got 256. Everybody else got 330 again. Them, you know, their third down conversions, nope. Fourth down conversions, nope. Offensive yards, I mean, not so bad. I mean, 4,168. I mean, everybody else against them got 5,403. So, their rushing yards, just over 1,300. They let loose to over 1,900. So, I mean, sacks, 64 sacks against 37. 22 out of 27 field goals. Well, that's not bad, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, there were some highlights there. I mean, of course, on the defense side, you have Max Crosby. I mean, he is an elite defensive player, and it's going to be a struggle just to keep him for next season. But you know, ever since those last 2 games, remember I talked about it. They benched him, saying he was injured, and I don't know. I think you forwarded one to me, and I had been talking about it, that, you know, they said, oh, he has a bad knee, he's going to need surgery and stuff. And of course, as we talked about it, you know, when he was told he was going to be benched, he left the facility. He was angry, and then he posted a video playing with his kids, jumping around, running around, doing everything, you know, to prove or to show that his knee is not bad. So,
well, I think somebody somewhere said, you know, that benching was political, because they were after that.
Oh yeah,
they were after that first-round pick, and they were determined to get it one way or another.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I called it. I called it from the beginning, you know. But as I said, let me go over this one real quick. Of course, Pete Carroll, his era with the Vegas Raiders is over after just 1 year. He was fired, of course, after a 13-4 season. Before the win against the Chiefs, the Raiders had lost 10 straight and already had wrapped up the number 1 selection for the 26th draft. Says Mark Davis, the Raiders owner, said in a statement that general manager John Spytek was hired along with Carroll last year, will lead football operations with minority owner Tom Brady, including the search for the team's next coach. Now, Las Vegas will search for its 6th head coach since 2021. The last coach to be with the organization for more than 2 seasons is John Gruden, who, of course, coached from 2018 to 2021. With all the firings and such, there's a lot of potential head coaching candidates out there. But the thing is, like Jim Harbaugh, of course, as soon as he got fired, his phone blew up. Everybody wants an interview with him, and probably including the Raiders. But the thing is, on paper and what everybody has seen, what big name head coach is going to want to go there?
True. I mean, the Commanders, they're promoting their assistant quarterback coach to offensive coordinator. So they're doing it from within the franchise.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what the answer is for the Raiders. I don't know if it's ownership. It's definitely not the head coaching, because that has been abysmal, for the last 5 years.
Do you think they need to rebuild the team?
I think management needs to be restructured, because they seem to be putting certain players, or they seem to be picking okay players, or players that can produce, but they can't get them to produce as a team. So you have your picks here, your picks there that seem pretty good, and then they go out and play, and it's just like,
lack of cohesion.
Yeah. You have to gel as a team, and they're just not. And I think I put that on. Yeah, I put that on coaching. I put that on the coaching. I mean, there's a coach for every section of the damn team. There's an offensive, there's a defensive, there's a quarterback, there's a receiver, there's the punching team coach, and there's this coach, and there's that coach. And I don't know, they all just do their thing and they don't talk to each other. Or I don't know what the problem is.
As you say, if you're not gelling, that's a management problem. You need to get your team working as a single cohesive unit. If it don't work, then look at the Cowboys. If you don't work together, you ain't going to get nowhere. Or it doesn't matter who you buy. I mean, as you say, you could put, name any quarterback you like in history and stick him behind that offensive line for the Raiders. He ain't going to do diddly squat if that front line is not cohesive enough to move him forward and keep him protected at the same time. It's got to be a team. The old statement, there's no I in team. At the moment, I think the Raiders, there's no team in I. That's it.
And like your Cowboys, Jerry Jones is the problem. And I believe in the Raiders organization, I do believe Mark Davis is the problem.
Yeah.
He took over from his dad. I'm not sure how much he was. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was involved since he did take over, but as far as how hands-on was he, I don't know. And the Raiders have been on a downward trend since he took over as owner. I don't think they've had a winning season with him as an owner. And his decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Davis's decisions.
He's winning the championships. I mean.
Well, and the Raiders are in just as much. I mean, you guys won in the late 90s. We won in the early 90s.
Yeah, I think, was it 98 was the last time the Cowboys got anywhere close, wasn't it? Or was it they won in 98?
Let's see.
I believe that. Sure. I think 98. Yeah, 98. I think was the last time that they actually did something decent. Pretty sure 98 was the last time they did something decent.
Last time they won in the Super Bowl was 96.
96.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
The Raiders, I believe. Let's see. Last you were 96. We are. Oh shit! You were 96. We were 84.
Yeah.
84 was the last time.
You've been in the championship running. You've been in the Super Bowl running since then.
Oh yes. Don't remind me of that. Oh God, don't remind me of that run. In the early 2000s, when they didn't change the playbook. They didn't change the playbook. Playbook was exactly the same. But
the Cowboys
was so freaking frustrating.
I mean, the Cowboys have just literally gone to the first round and collapsed in a heap. You know, about as much use as a chocolate fighter guard, half of them, when they get to the first round.
Saying that there's a funny meme that was out, a funny video that was out there, and it's some guy, he's sitting, he's a Cowboys fan, he's got his Cowboy stuff on, and his wife comes up to him and says, honey, when are the Cowboys playing on this weekend? And he's like, what? Are you serious? She's like, well, yeah, I know it's wild card weekend, and you know, I wanna plan around that, you know, because you know the Cowboys, I don't want you to miss your game. And he's like, you know, we didn't make the playoffs. And she answered, she's like, oh, you didn't make the playoffs? She's like, I'm so used to you guys going into the wild card and just losing. I just wanted you to be for that. But if you didn't even make the playoffs, she's like, then our weekend is wide open.
Yeah. No, they didn't even get that far this time. They didn't even get that far. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely
but, you know,
unbelievable.
They had the chance though. I can't remember if last Sunday they actually had a chance if they won. I can't remember. I know they needed help.
Yeah,
like Atlanta had to lose, and this one had to win, and
yeah,
but I think they had the chance.
Yeah, I think to be honest, Big Dog, the chances of actually doing anything last weekend was a little bit like Custer at the Little Bighorn. Bob Hope and no fucking hope. Pardon my French, but
or as Chick Hearn used to say, they had their chances are between slim and none, and Slim just left the building.
Correct. Correct. They needed to pull their finger out at least, I would have said, several weeks ago.
Oh,
at least. Yeah. They should have pulled their finger out by at least week 14.
Oh, yeah. There were games between week 14 to about week 16, those 3 weeks that they should have won those games.
They should have done something.
Had they won at least one of them, they had a really good chance. Had they won 2 games, you know, in those last 6 weeks, they would have been in the playoffs. You know, because it was a very weak. Yeah, they were in a weak division, so.
I mean, let's be honest. Some of the teams they lost against. I mean, really? I mean, look at the record of the Giants, for crying out loud. I mean, every man and his dog was walking in there with the Giants and just taking them out. I mean, the Cowboys walk in and get their asses handed to them on a plate and told, go home. What do you expect? You know?
Yeah, that is so very true.
It's like taking a bloody rump steak off a bloody Texan. It ain't happening, you know, but yeah, the Cowboys can do it, you know. Give me your steak. Okay.
You know what would have been a better final game? just because of how bad both teams were. It should have been Cowboys Raiders in the final game.
Yeah, who's going to lose?
No, that would have been funny if they would have played and ended it like in a 0-0 tie or something.
That would have been the one. Yeah. To be honest,
Tony says Cowboys finished 2 games behind.
Oh, I've lost him. I don't know if it's me or him.
Yeah, you know.
It's him. Oh, I've lost him. Holy moly coly. Big Dog, I don't know if you can hear me, but you've disappeared, my man. I think your battery's run out. Yep, him gone. Oh dear. You're left with me now. That's bad. That's really bad. Anyways, let's see what we can find news-wise. Unless Big Dog's going to join us again. I mean, let me have a look. No, he ain't there yet. Tony, get your bum in here. I've lost the Big Dog. Big Dog, get your battery sorted out. For God's sake, don't leave me here. Hold on my own. Let's see. News. Let's get the news. Oh, are we back? This is fun, isn't it? Watching that little circle slowly disappear. Oh, he's back.
Oh, wonderful. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can't hear anything you're saying. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna try again. Yes, I see you. I see you waving, but I can't hear you. Let me try and refresh one more time.
He's going to hate me when he runs this back and checks it. I wasn't talking at all, but never mind. Oh, I'm a little sod I am at times. Right, let me have a look here. I know I've got a news thing here about the Texans Steelers game. 3 must-know storylines. What have we got? Skin of the teeth and the width of a missed kick. Steelers are back in the playoffs. After they met a stingy opponent in Pittsburgh on Monday night. For all those offensive struggles, the Texans remain an imposing force in the AFC because of the relentless defense that strikes fear into the heart of the opposition. There you go. You're back.
Same thing. I still can't hear you. Shoot.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm gonna try something.
Your ears.
No, it's glitching again. But I can't switch to my phone because the phone isn't equipped to let me back in. Are you able to add people onto the show? If you see them in the background?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. So I'm going to switch to my phone, and you'll see me there right now, and I will be back momentarily.
Okie doke. This is fun, isn't it? How to make friends and impress people. Yay. We're doing well. You can tell this isn't rehearsed, can't you? I mean, you know. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The game. Yes. Right. The Texans. Their swarm defense, an acronym created by head coach DeMarco Ryan, stands for special work ethic and relentless mindset. Really? Has lived up to the mantra in 2025, posting the lowest average yards allowed per game, 277 in the NFL, and narrowly missing out on finishing as the league's best scoring defense, 17.4. Oh, hang on. I got him back.
I'm back.
You're back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear your beautiful voice, that beautiful English voice of yours.
You want to get that phone fixed, because if it's a beautiful English voice you're hearing, it sure as hell ain't mine.
Of course it is.
Yeah, no, you started actually when you were explaining your last little conversation. You went old Dalek-y, and then you disappeared completely.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember, what was I talking about?
Oh, help!
I'm old.
You're younger than I am, so don't knock it, boy. Don't knock it. I mean, you know, you can tell this isn't rehearsed and pre-programmed.
Oh boy!
Imagine if we were in charge of the Titanic. It wouldn't even left blooming Southampton. It would have sunk in the bloody harbour.
I probably, with the way I think, I probably said, straight head on. We'll crash into the middle. It'll split open. We'll be fine.
Yeah. It can't touch us. It's not really there.
Well, we'll go with this though. So we've been talking about Pete Carroll and, of course, the woes of the Cowboys and the Raiders. And as I said, Pete Carroll was fired, along with the Panthers released. This was actually a surprise. Hunter Renfrow was released so they could add David Moore for the playoffs. And I believe Hunter signed with, I thought he signed with the Packers. So I can't remember. There was a player that was released and was almost immediately picked up.
Yeah, I remember seeing that somewhere, to be honest. I do remember seeing that.
Of course.
I don't remember who it was, though.
let's see. Of course, my tablet is now being unresponsive to me. I don't know if you heard me talking about Tiger Woods earlier.
Yes, I did. I did hear you speaking about Tiger Woods.
I was shocked that he turned 50. I mean, I know he was older. I didn't think he was 50. But he may be trying to pull a LeBron James type of a scenario because his eldest son, I believe he's 15 or 16 now, but he plays golf, and I believe he's been doing on the amateur tour. So I'm wondering if maybe Tiger's going to hold on long enough to play with his son in one of the tournaments, which I think would be nice. Well, if the son has what it takes, of course.
Yeah, and if dad can still play the game.
Yes, and that's a big if. As I said, he's had something like 7 back surgeries.
Yeah, that's the thing, you see. As you said earlier, Father Time doesn't hold back on anything.
Yeah.
You know, once your number's called, that's it. Your number has been called.
Especially for golf, you have to have a good back because of the swing. You can't.
Lots of things you need a good back for.
Oh yeah.
But, we have golf. Yeah, I mean golf. I would have said definitely good back. Need a good back to be a quarterback too. You ain't got a good back, you ain't got a good arm, and you ain't going to go nowhere.
Yep. Let's see if I can find these firings and I can pull these up. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, Kirk Cousins restructured his deal with the Falcons. So I believe it was 4 years and some ungodly sum of money, and he restructured to only be a 2-year deal with money I think guaranteed after, so that they can upgrade their team during this off season.
Right. I've just read here. Don't know if you know about it. Marshall Lattimore, Commanders. He's been arrested on weapons charges in Ohio.
Oh yes, I did see that. That happened day before yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, he was booked by Lakeland police on Wednesday and was charged with carrying a concealed weapon and improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle. Well, that was damn clever of him. And confined.
So that means he had his gun in his passenger seat, just laying there.
Yeah, like that's a clever thing to do, doesn't it? So Lattimore's lawyers said in a statement, Mr. Lattimore was stopped for an expired plate and fully cooperated with law enforcement. Mr. Lattimore is not in custody and has not been charged at this time. This is not the first time that he has the legal issues when it comes to firearms. Apparently in 2021, he was arrested in Cleveland for possession of a handgun that was believed to have been stolen. He was also charged with receiving stolen property, as well as the possession of a concealed weapon. Oh.
He's a bad boy. He's been bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once is bad, twice that's sheer stupidity. But never mind. Hey ho, such is life. Such is life. I'm trying to see this guy that you're on about that got dropped and picked up almost instantly, and I cannot find it anywhere.
Yeah, my stupid thing won't open up. It was. I know he ended up signing with Green Bay, so maybe I can go through.
Here we go.
Back door. Oh, you found it?
Super Bowl contender signs new quarterback days before the playoff game. Questions around the health of their starting quarterback continue to bubble up before the playoffs. The Green Bay Packers are adding some depth to the position to secure their roster. 3 weeks since the Packers signed caller Jordan Love has been taking the field after being knocked out of the game against the Bears. That figures. Now, against the third game against the Bears, Green Bay's adding quarterback Desmond Ridder. Is that the guy you're on about?
No, this guy was I think a running back or a receiver.
Okay.
I can't get my damn tablet to work.
Okay.
Go this way.
According to this guy Ridder has bounced between the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Bengals, and the Vikings before landing in Green Bay.
So he's been around.
This guy gone through your little crew as well, the Raiders. I don't know if you remember him from there.
Oh.
Nope. Dead air. Not supposed to have dead air. You know what Roger says.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Here we go.
See, professional host can talk while he's doing other things. Hence the reason I don't talk when I'm doing something else, because, you know, I'm not a professional.
That just fixed it, because I'm not a professional.
Yeah, I ain't professional either. I'm just a raging abdab that tries the best and normally screws it up.
So maybe it is Desmond Ridder. Could have sworn it was someone else. Well. But I mean, Jordan Love seems to be completely healthy, so that'll be an interesting one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have a backup, but let's see. Sorry about that background noise. The trash people are here making a lot of noise. I don't know if we can. It's probably going through.
That's all right. I'm surprised you didn't hear the load of noise I was having earlier as well. I had somebody rattling on the roof. I don't know what they were doing, but or should I say they were in the hallway smacking about something. So who knows? Oh, I've just noticed I haven't taken down my card. It's still sitting up top there. I'll have to take that down. Excuse me.
What card is that? Library card? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a card given to me by a friend of mine at work called Becky.
Okay.
And it was a sort of Christmas / retirement card. I thought I'd taken it down, but it's not. It's there. Anime card.
Speaking of, how are you enjoying your retirement? Still getting used to it?
Hey?
Still getting used to it?
Yeah, I've got to get myself into some sort of routine because I haven't got a routine yet. I need to get myself a routine. So I've decided that I know I've got to apply for my pension, my state pension. I need to apply for that. And there's a couple of works pensions that I need to reel in as well, so I can try and get that sorted out. Okay. I've got a spare room full of rubbish that I took out from Mum's place and this place while I moved in. So I've got all that to sort out as well. Yay me. I've also been invited to Cornwall for a couple of days, but I don't know if I'll go down yet. We'll have to wait and see. It's a 4-hour drive to where I go. And believe it or not, it's less than 5 minutes away from Land's End.
Okay.
So, seeing the weather that they've got down there at the moment, I kind of think I'll stay where I am because we don't have the snow and the rain that they've got.
You haven't decided to accept your tea and crumpets invite from the king?
No, I'm not really a fan of the Tower of London. I'll give that one a miss. Yeah, I'll definitely give that one a miss. I've got more chance of having a tea and crumpets with Andrew than I have with the king. Believe you me.
just real quick, I know it's a sports show, but I guess I get a little bit political, or just ask a question. What is the climate there as far as when Venezuela was taken over?
Well, a lot of people, as far as I know, a lot of people were shocked, weren't happy about it. Yeah, weren't happy about it. They're still not happy about it. The fact that the demented pigeon, as I call him, went forth then and issued a whole list of other countries, including Cuba and what have you, and Greenland.
Yeah.
No, Europe on a whole is not happy, especially with the Greenland issue. And I hate to say it, because if it happens, it's really going to cause a whole heap of problems. Putin is absolutely loving it. If the demented pigeon goes into Greenland, that's it for NATO. It's gone.
Yeah.
And America's standing in the world will hit rock bottom if it's not already there. I mean, Canada is distancing itself more and more. So, I mean, Canada's been talking to Mexico, but all that Trump can do is threaten Mexico. Now, it doesn't work.
Mexico is also on that list you were talking about. So
yeah, Mexico is also. So's Canada. Yeah. I mean, really? Be honest, Canada? I mean, you walk into Canada, you walk into Greenland. What are you saying? You're doing the same as Putin. You've got no moral high ground. You have nothing. So, I mean, Putin must be absolutely loving this, you know. My protege has finally moved his butt. Yay.
Oh, that's funny.
Kim Il-jung is probably doing cartwheels around the blooming People's Palace in Korea. Pyongyang's having a party. Uncle Donald's coming to stay for a couple of weeks, you know.
All right. I'm going to try to get back to my tablet. So if you could talk about something real quick, and I shall hopefully be right back. Otherwise, I will come back on this. Okay?
Roger diddly dodge, you carry on.
Thanks.
Leave me alone with the people who are probably sitting there thinking, oh, God, her again? Yeah, me again. Right. Back to the news, or shall we do something else? Let's try something else, shall we? There's not a lot going on that I can find, actually. Oh, let's find out. Big Dog's a Raiders fan. Let's find out, why did the Raiders fire Pete Carroll? Okay. Here we go. In a season filled with putrid showings across the NFL, yeah, I can attest to that one, being a Cowboys fan, few teams were consistently as bad as the Raiders, who limped in the league's worst 2-15 record. Bloody Nora. I mean, think on that one. 2-15. Hardly worth going out of bed for that. Pete Carroll, the man considered by many to be an architect of those toils, was summarily handed his walking papers on Monday, bringing to an end his Las Vegas tenure after just one miserable season. At 2-15, I'm not surprised, but you know. Oh, Big Dog, you're doing your thing. Do your thing, man.
About time I got noticed.
I was in transition.
Okay.
But folks,
yeah, he gets his hormones. Bill Philly, he's in transition. He gets his hormones next week. So he comes in the skirt in 3 weeks' time. We know he's working. Anyway, Big Dog, do your thing with the man below.
Hey, now.
Well, on that one, here we have him joining us with his presence, the man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, the guy who, of course, is hoping his Eagles can repeat as champions. There's a big hope. It's iffy, but of course he will. Oh, it looks like he's drinking. Oh, yeah, Eagles #1 fan. That's right. I thought it was Guinness for a second when you pulled it up. But guys, here he is from Detroit, always with the heart in Philadelphia, because he is the one. He is the only. He is the former prognosticating champion here at Sports Talk with the Guys. He is the Philly Special.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ready to run through a wall. I'm ready.
There you go.
I'm so glad.
Thank
See me
you
talking
for-
all the crap
Make
on
it extra
TV
thick
on the
brick.
screen.
Thank
going
you for
through all the
joining us
news
this weekend. This week.
Going through all the news things, trying to get something to talk about while he's fussing about with his bloody tablet.
I
Next
was
minute,
sitting backstage for like
you
15
appear.
minutes.
You must have came in. See, when I'm on the phone, I can't see comments and I can't see anything.
Okay.
So it was her fault.
Yeah, it was my damn fault. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, she let you in. She wouldn't let me in, you know?
No, I went back. So on the tablet, I can let myself in.
I know, but
Yeah, the problem is
before
you
that,
got that burp in your
Oh,
voice
yeah.
again.
Yes.
right
That's
after
'cause
she
I
let
warned her.
you in, I was backstage.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
got that
Well,
burp in your voice again, big dog.
Okay. I apologize for that, and I will fix the hiccup right now, as scorekeeper likes to call it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't spot you behind in the
There you
backstage. To
go.
be honest, I was too busy panicking about getting, engaging with anybody that's watching. It's probably Eskimo Nell in the North Pole, but what the hell? I've still got to talk.
you know what's weird? Of the three of us, only my team won.
Are you bragging and
Yeah.
complaining?
You're right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
the
mean
Mighty
shocked.
Raiders. The Mighty Raiders.
Yeah,
are
the
the
Mighty
one.
Raiders. Yeah, whatever.
Enjoy it while
They-
you
they-
can. Because,
Uh,
Dodo down there is going to probably be singing the praises of the Dodos later on. So,
so the game last week with you guys, was it just were you resting everybody, or you guys just were kind of
Yeah, they rested everybody. They let Devontae Smith play for half a quarter to get a 53 yards, so he got 1,000 for the year. They
Okay.
pulled him. Otherwise, everybody sat. But they still should have won with their backups. I still wasn't happy. So
well, no, I wouldn't suppose you would be,
no, their backups. They still should have won.
Mind you, saying that, you were probably doing cartwheels when you heard about the Giants result.
That one was tough. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who to root for. I guess I was rooting for the Giants, but I want both teams to get a worse draft pick. So
Oh.
I was like, who do you root for? I was like, I don't want if Cowboys lose, they're going to get a better draft pick. If Giants lose, they're going to get a better draft pick. So I was kind of torn on that. But yeah, I was rooting for the Giants. I did watch that game. I watched that game, the Lions game, and then unfortunately the Eagles game. But yeah.
You didn't watch the Steelers Ravens game?
It wasn't played here in Detroit. No.
Oh, well, no, it should have been the Sunday
Was
night
it the
game.
night
It was the Sunday
game?
night. Yeah, it was the NBC game. It was the last game of the season. So it was the
Yeah,
NBC game.
Yeah, we got it over
I
here.
was at the Cigar Lounge. They probably closed them because they after
excuse
the
Excuse me.
Eagles game. That was
Excuse
it.
me.
Yeah.
He was at the Cigar Lounge. Oh.
I was. So
Oh,
it was
good.
the last game was the night game.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. They closed I think at 7 or 8. So yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
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 that was we were for those who watched it, I watched it probably from the second half, which was the better half. But that fourth quarter was crazy. Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers going head to head, just marching each team down the field, and it came down. Rodgers threw that the corner slipped and fell, and you can't slip and fall on Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
So as soon as his guy got past the guy that slipped and fell, Rodgers just threw that perfect spiral. into
That's
the end
the only
zone.
play I seen. I seen that play because I caught the end of the highlights and then the missed field goal.
Yeah. So then, yeah, the Steelers missed the PAT. So then they only were up by 2. So then I think Lamar had maybe 2 minutes or so, 2 and change, to march down all the way down the field. And he did, first couple of plays weren't so hot. I think then he hit like a 20-yarder and like a 15-yarder, got them in perfect field goal range, got it down to the last 3 seconds, had it perfectly lined up right in the center. As you said, it was a 44, 42-yarder, but the guy hadn't missed in 4 years from inside of whatever. So that was part of it. He hadn't missed since 2021, they said. And he hit it, and when I saw it, and I saw it kind of curving a little bit, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be close. But then I saw it really going wide. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe they missed it. They're not going to the playoffs, and Rodgers is in now.
And I think if that field goal goes in, they might fire Tomlin. So he might have got saved by that kick, which is good because I don't want Tomlin going to the Giants. So. I've got so many angles on things. It's like, all right, I've got a conundrum this week for the playoffs. You tell me, you guys tell me what you think's best. Who do I root for, the Bears or Green Bay? And this is why I say that. If the Bears lose, the Eagles, if they beat the 49ers, the Eagles will get the number 2 seed. They'll be home next week. But they'll likely play the Rams. But if the Bears win, the Eagles go to Chicago next week. I think I'd rather play at Chicago than home against the Rams.
I was about to say that.
Okay.
I think you'd have a better chance against
Chicago,
against the Bears. Yeah,
I think so too.
The Rams are too high.
The Rams go to Seattle, and then one of those teams will knock each other out.
Yeah, and the Rams are so high octane, and they can turn it on. If it
works out that way, the Rams and Seattle play. The winner of that game would go to Philly anyway. So Philly might still have to play the Rams at home anyway.
Yeah, so but if you're at home, wouldn't that be an advantage if you're playing the Rams at home?
Yes, but I think it might be easier to go to Chicago and win than play at home versus the Rams.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree on that one.
And even if that works out, you still might have to play the Rams at home if the Rams beat Seattle. So
yeah, but the Rams will be
knock the Rams out, innit?
I mean, Seattle.
But the Rams will be a lot more beaten up by the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking that.
So, it all depends too. I mean, Chicago's going to put a hurt on you guys too. So, with their defense and stuff, they're going to, but that Bears Packers. I mean, the rivalry that's there. I mean, the Packers essentially have owned the Bears.
Yeah, it'll be a fun game.
And they've owned the Bears. So,
well, I think this year though, right? They split.
They split this year, but on games that like when it really, really mattered. And I think even with the split, I think they're still something like. I think the Packers are something like 24-4 or something like that against the Bears. Some outrageous number, They have literally owned the Bears, but the Bears this year,
the Bears got a coach though. Bears do have a coach for one.
Yes, yeah, and they did extremely well. I mean, I'm so happy with the Bears. I'm happy. I know General America's happy because that's his team.
So Speedy,
but yeah, Speedy. Yep. But
thank you for the love, Sonia. Get your bum in here, girl.
Gig.
Yeah, Gig, come on in.
Yeah.
Something I need to ask all you guys. I need more people in here.
Yeah. I mean, we've got one like from some strange idiot in Britain. And then we've got 2 loves. One from Gig and one from somebody called Cutty.
I'm going to give you the heart.
Something like that, yeah. Probably Dodo Boys. That's something of it.
There you go.
Now you have a love. Everybody else doesn't like seeing Gig show love.
Yeah. She is here. Gridiron Girl is here. How you doing, Gig?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I don't have a spiel for you, sorry, but that's as good as it gets. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I
I'm
know.
happy you're here.
No worries.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Yeah, you probably rescue us
So
from all this dead air.
so I don't know if you heard Philly talking about the games today. Uh, who would you have the Bears or the Packers win? I don't know if you heard his scenario.
Oh, well, no, I did not. Do you want to repeat it?
Yes, he will
Okay.
repeat it.
If
Thank you.
if the Bears win, the Eagles would have to go to Chicago next week. If the Bears lose, the Eagles would be home against the Rams.
And
What's
he
the
feels that he feels the Eagles have a better chance of going and beating the Bears in Chicago than having to face the Rams at home.
Wait, who's playing? Oh, Green Bay?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
if the Bears win, then Chicago hosts the Eagles next week.
Oh,
Or if the Packers win, then the Rams go to Philadelphia. So this isn't really about the Rams and Packers. It's more about
It's all about Philly.
it's all about the Eagles for
I
him.
should have thought.
I don't know who to root for.
Thought about that one. Okay.
So in other words, do you feel that the Eagles would have a better chance of beating the Bears in Chicago next week, or beating the Rams at home next week?
Oh, the Bears.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I got to root for the Bears tonight then. All right.
Yes. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Go Bears, yeah.
I don't feel good about
he's
it.
hoping that the Dodos take out the 49ers. I mean, he's going to be really hacked off if they don't.
Oh, I'm going to be hot if they don't.
Oh, it is wild card weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm making the call right now. I'm going with the dark horse for the Super Bowl. I'm going with the Jaguars.
All right.
I feel good about those guys.
The Jags. That'd be cool.
Well, good for you.
Well, according to this, Tone, you got a 69% chance against the 49ers. Win
like
probability 69%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
that should be, yeah. That's
So-
an automatic.
Well,
Yeah.
not automatic, but I'm feeling good about it.
Well,
Gig is the one that's probably worried because she's got to go into New England.
Yes.
Well, you've got one guy out according to this, Tone.
Right.
You got one guy out, which is
Makuba, the safety.
no, I've got Luto. Yeah, I've got him as a tackle, not as a safety, but never mind.
Yeah, Makuba's out. Lane Johnson's questionable. Hopefully he plays.
That should be a hell of a game, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it'll be a blowout, or do you think it'll be close, Tony? Chargers,
They
Patriots.
should pull away. I think if they play like they should, it should be a blowout. But the Eagles don't score a lot of points, but I don't think they're going to allow the Niners to score much. I mean,
no. I'm saying in the Patriots Chargers. Do you think it'll be a close game or a blowout?
No, that'll be close. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I mean, I think Patriots got the advantage, obviously, but Chargers could win that game. It's just their offensive line's the only thing I would.
Yeah.
As a Charger fan.
Yeah. I agree with Tony.
Yeah, if they protect Herbert, he'll be fine. It's all about
Yeah.
protecting Herbert. Give him time to throw. I think they'll be all right.
And I think the Patriots defense, some of their, I guess, their weaknesses are a little bit of our advantage. Hopefully, yeah. I guess their red zone defense is not so hot, so there's some stuff, hopefully, yeah. The football gods are on my side today on Sunday.
Should be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. So
yeah,
we'll see.
What do you guys think about the Texans Steelers game?
That one's man, that's tough.
Now I don't know if you heard Tony or I don't know if you know Gig, but they mentioned that in the Tomlin era of him coaching the Steelers, they have never lost a Monday night game. in his head coaching career.
Or haven't had many Monday night playoff games either.
Right?
True. But I mean, they counted regular season and postseason. But he's never lost a home game.
Yeah.
Tinfoil man, though.
They went through a war last week. I don't know. And Texans defense is a little bit better than Baltimore's, just a smidge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rodgers could be in for a long night.
Rodgers is going to be running. He's going to be on that bicycle running all over the place.
He better watch the Texan Charger game when Texans sacked Herbert a billion times.
They were sacking Herbert like nobody's business that game.
Like chiclets. It's like shit. And he's 6'5".
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, I definitely like the Texans in that game.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. How about Bills Jaguars?
Ooh, I think that's the toughest game of all the games.
I agree.
I think that's the biggest coin flip.
Yeah.
I think it might be a slight advantage if they're playing in Jacksonville rather than in
Buffalo
with the Bills.
Yeah.
In New England.
So, either one of them. Either one of them could go all the way. I mean, it's a crazy.
Yeah. Well, the strange thing is,
I like the Jags. So.
Yeah, the strange thing is on the win probability factor, the Jags have only got a 50.7% chance of winning, but on the general public voting, as for them picking the winners, they've got the Bills coming in at 63%.
Nice.
Wow.
ESPN has the Jags at 50.7 and the Bills at 49.3. So pretty much a toss up, like we were saying. This is going to be, I think, the closest game. And Tony's right. Either one of the guys could be in the Super Bowl very easily.
Oh, easy. I mean, look at the numbers. I think Allen from the Bills, the quarterback, got slightly better record than Lawrence of the Jags. It ain't much, but it's Lawrence has got 12 interceptions while Allen's only got 10. But Lawrence is winning on touchdowns. Lawrence has got 29 touchdowns. Allen's has only got 25.
And he has him on yards also, 4,007 to Allen's 3668.
Yeah,
but
that is true. Completion rate slightly better for Allen though.
Yeah, this I think this will be the game of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will be the one.
I do.
The thing is, with these two I think they will go for each other. They ain't going to hold back. It's what are the teams going to be like at the end of it?
Yeah.
How are they going to finish it? Are they going to finish it reasonably strongly, or are they going to be in too bad a condition to, for the next game? You got to be careful because the injury reports for both teams are rather long, to say the least. I mean, the Jags, as I said before, they've only got one that I'm saying is not playing, which is Hodges. He's physically unable. The Bills have got 2 out that I know of here, which is Hairston out with his ankle and Barnard is out with his calf. But they do have a handful of questionables and a whole heap of injured reserves. So
yeah. But I just like the way Trevor Lawrence plays. He plays so carefree. I mean, he can scramble if he needs to. He can run. I just enjoy watching the kid play.
Oh, I get where you're coming from. I mean, as I say, the Jags, they got they're third while the Bills are sixth. So technically, the Jags should take them out. But the Bills have this tendency of living up to their name. they dig in and they push.
I think Jags is the better team, but the Bills just have Josh Allen, who's like
more experience in
in
playoffs.
So you got the experience and the coaching. I would give the Bills and the quarterback.
Yeah.
Everything else, I think the Jags got. So it's be pretty interesting. Really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Early game too, 1:00 Eastern time. So yeah, for you guys, really early. I don't know how you guys can do football at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Oh my God.
I when during the regular season, I get up.
That's crazy.
We do the if there's a Saturday game, I'll usually miss, but on Sunday I go and 9:55 I go turn on my red zone, and then I just sit there and watch all the games that happen. I love the red zone.
I mean,
well, don't forget that game starts over here at 6 o'clock at night.
Oh,
so
perfect.
There you go.
Put it on for dinner.
Hey?
I said, put it on when you're eating your dinner.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles game doesn't start till 9:30 at night. This is part of the problem, you see.
Well, then
Patriots Chargers game 1:15 in the morning. If I want to watch that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Same as the Steelers Texans 1:15 in the morning.
Wow.
I mean, Rams.
How about the Chargers and Patriots? What time would you have to be on?
They didn't make the game. They won't show it in England.
Whatever.
I don't know.
The Patriots Chargers game, if I could watch it, would be 1:15 in the morning.
Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Yeah, I was right. They didn't even like, Chargers. Who wants the Chargers?
The problem you got with that gig is what I got here is they've got the Patriots winning at 63.5%.
Yeah. So goes with numbers.
Yeah. Also, believe it or not, on the public's pick the winner, they've got the Patriots winning by 70%.
Wow.
So picking the winner, most of the public's going with the Patriots against the Chargers.
Oh, well. I know.
There you go.
I feel
the Chargers' victory will be that much more sweeter, right, Gig?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will wake all of you up.
I won't be sleeping.
I'm gonna video call you.
I'll be so hyped, hopefully, from the Eagles game right before it. I won't be able to sleep all night.
Yeah, you've got three. You've got three out according to this. You've got McClellan is out. Lambert Smith is out, and so is Williamson, the safety. They're all out. As regard the Patriots, they've got Tonga out, Harris out, Reynolds out, and Odukoya is out. Most of them with the mysterious undisclosed.
Oh, yes. You know what it is? They have a flu virus going in the locker room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Well, they shouldn't be kissing each other then. Damn it.
That's the Patriots, buddy. Something. They've been mouth, foot, tongue disease.
Really?
So I asked this to Anime Girl. We were talking about this. We were talking about the Cowboys and the Raiders, but this is mainly for the Raiders. So I'll ask Gig and Philly on this one. It's so simple, but it's so hard to get an answer. What the hell's wrong with them? Is it? I say it's management. I think they need to clean management and coaches and get them to be all on one page, because no one seems to be in a coordinated effect when they get on the field. So I feel it's management.
That's management.
Philly, or Gig? Okay, well, Gig, what's your take?
It comes way up at the top. Starts with the top, and if their mentality has been fucked up, sorry, for a long time. You know,
ever since Mark Davis took over. I mean, even though those last few years of Al Davis, but Al Davis was pretty much the crypt keeper, as we used to call him. You know, he wasn't there.
Exactly.
But Mark Davis seems to be more happy dating his 26-year-old girlfriend or whatever she is than anything else.
She needs to give up the reins to Tom and let Tom Brady solve it.
Couldn't be any worse.
Nope.
I don't know about Tom Brady, but it couldn't be any worse. Tony, what's your take?
I think for any team, if they're bad for whatever 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it is, you got to look at what hasn't changed. All right, we've gone through coaches, players, whatever. What's still the common denominator? And it's usually the top.
The top guy.
So same with
Jerry
the Giants.
Jones, Mark Davis.
The Giants have been bad pretty much for 25 years. It starts at the top. They've gone through coaches, quarterbacks, all these players. You've had Saquon Barkley. I mean, you've had everybody, the Giants, and they still lose. So, yeah, I would say it's definitely management for the Raiders and the Cowboys. I think Jerry Jones.
No argument there for me.
Jones definitely needs to step down. Yeah, Jerry Jones needs to step down.
Yep, I said that too.
I've said that plenty for years. Have him. He can still be the owner. He just needs to step away from being the GM.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's just not working for him. He needs to just sit up there and pull like the guy who owns the Dodgers and the Lakers. I forget his name. The owner.
Kraft. Not Kraft.
Kraft. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, he surrounds himself by people that know what they're doing and lets them do the job. And he's just like, okay, how much? Sure, here you go. And, they're returning championships. He needs to just be an owner. Mark Davis and Jerry Jones, they both need to be just an owner and leave the football to the football people.
Well, especially after Jones reckons he ain't going to retire until he's got the most Super Bowls than any other. I'm thinking not the way you're playing at the moment, right? Not the way you're interfering. You got to leave the team alone and let, as you say, people that know what they're doing, a defensive coordinator that knows what they're doing, an offensive coordinator that can take the team, put them together to push them forward. Unless you leave them alone to get on with the job, you're just going to end up like the Cowboys, which is
Jerry Jones is the only way Jerry Jones steps down or steps away is the same way it happened with the Raiders. Al Davis died. Jerry Jones is going to die as the owner and GM, period.
Yeah.
Because he feels he's got that mentality, the elitist mentality of, I know better than everyone else. No one knows what they're talking about but me,
No. I mean, as you said, was it 96 the last time they won anything?
96. Yeah, 96 for you and 84 for me.
Exactly.
But we were in the Super Bowl in the early 2000s.
Yeah, even getting into the playoffs, the Cowboys waste of time. As I said, first round dropouts every sodding time.
Well, you have to have a constant.
There's being constant, and there's a constant in there being an a-hole. And at the moment, the Cowboys are being an a-hole. That's it. Let's be honest,
they are it was a constant. The sun comes up, the moon goes up, the sun goes down.
Yeah, Cowboys lose. That's a constant.
The Cowboys make the playoffs and lose in the first round. It's a constant.
Shut it, Dodo boy. Yeah, shut it, Dodo boy. Just behave. Everybody says the Cowboys are America's team. Yeah, they are. They're America's team as a joke because they just cannot get their act together. They are a bunch of, well, as I said earlier, there's no I in team with the Cowboys. There's no team in I. Everybody's playing for the bloody selves. Same as the Raiders. They just, you could pick any of them, put them anywhere, and they'd still screw it up.
Well, yeah. Like we said, you could put any legendary quarter. You can put Montana behind the line. You can put Brady behind the line. You can put all these quarterbacks, but the old line is so lousy. We're horrible. And you could, like I said, you could put anybody back there, but if you can't protect them, we're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at Daniel Jones. Look at Daniel Jones this year. Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Giants quarterback. Horrible, horrible, horrible. He goes to the Colts. He was unbelievable. He had a line. He had a line.
Yep.
As they say over here, your line has got more holes in it than a colander.
Yeah, you give any quarterback time to throw, they're going to find somebody's going to get open.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, if the pocket's not safe, your quarterback's not safe.
Right.
And boy, Geno Smith was not safe all year long.
No. How about
Geno Smith?
Yeah. Got to learn to run away.
What was it? 55 sacks?
Yeah,
same 55 or 65?
Yeah, him at the Jets. Crap. Geno, same thing. Him at the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Crap. Him at Seattle. Great. Him at the Raiders. Crap.
Yeah.
It's the line.
It's the line. Yep. And defensively, I hope the Raiders do everything they can to keep Max Crosby. He's the shining light. I know.
Philly, Max. Come to Philly.
Oh.
No.
He already said how much he liked it. He loves the atmosphere.
He loves California.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he loves Philly atmosphere. He loves our fans.
Yeah, it's
Can you imagine?
a tailgate game. It's a tailgate parties he likes, really.
I got one for you. I mean, that would really fit in, and it would. I mean, they're already the number one defense are up there. Can you imagine him either on the Broncos?
Oh, geez. Oh, they would
with their defense that they already have. Oh.
Right. Wow. Or Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah, or Seattle. But yeah.
And then Kittle was quoted the other day saying how much he liked Philly and the fans. I loved it. I was like, man, we need Kittle and Crosby to come over. They both get the Eagles fans. They get us.
No, they're just after the tush push.
Crosby would fit in perfectly in Philadelphia.
He would. I think Kittle would.
He's got the attitude. He's already all tatted up, ready to go. Oh, he would slide right into the Eagles. Oh, so easily.
Oh.
The mullet?
I don't know if he could be able to take the cold. That might be another thing, to get used to. But
acclimated.
Yeah, it'll take him a season or so to get used to that cold, but I think he'll do it.
Yeah, stick him in Iceland for a couple of weeks. Make him work in Iceland, and he'll get used to it.
Oh my God!
Or let him play for Dallas for a year. He'll see how cold it is in the playoffs.
Yeah, because he'll be sitting in Cabo. Oh boy, I can deal with this.
Yeah, no comment.
Oh, that was bad.
Dodo boy, you definitely looking for a plucking.
Couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
But it was so funny.
Yeah, you really go off people. 2026, I really go off somebody. Dodo boy, no hints, no comments, but
Where's Jay at? Me and Jay go to war this week. Tomorrow we go to war.
Oh.
The engineer.
He might be listening.
No,
I think was it last night? Didn't he put something up on Facebook?
He might have. Usually he talks to me through Instagram all the time. So, but
the scorekeeper back next week.
I believe he comes back tomorrow because I think he has a Monday Night in America scheduled. But yes, he will be back. It's already on schedule for next week.
All right, because I'm working the next 2 Saturdays.
Are you? Where you going? Yeah. Where you going?
I'm going to Dayton, Ohio on the 17th, and the 24th. I'm going to Cincinnati. I'm doing cigar events, and they start in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And they're 3.5, 4 hours away, so I'll be staying the night out there.
Well, hopefully you'll be back maybe to catch the night games or something.
Yeah,
next couple of weeks.
I'll be good for Sunday. I'll miss Saturday.
And I was just going to ask you also. I was going to say, so are you going to go to any of the home games for the playoffs?
Yeah, I got too many cigar events.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's going well for you. Is it going well?
Yeah, I'm off on Sundays, but Saturdays I'm working. They want me to work the Super Bowl too. I'm like, I can't. If the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, I can't work. So me and my boss are going back and forth. He's like, the Eagles won't be in the Super Bowl. So that's my one excuse trying to get out of doing a cigar.
You're like, damn it.
Yeah.
I have this vision.
Well, you said they do it on Saturdays.
I'm not playing my Eagles are in the Super Bowl. I'm not playing, and the boss saying, get off your ass and go sell cigars. You know.
Yeah, I can't. I'll be running around and cussing and stuff. I can't.
Yeah. Oh, we've lost Big Dog again, people. He's gone again.
That or he didn't pay his electric bill.
Not just his electric bill. I think he's got a malevolent microchip that sits in his little computer. Says you've had your 10 minutes. You know. What's that song? Another 10 cents for the next 3 minutes.
I don't know that song.
No, he ain't paid it. He's gone again. He's gone again. Oh Lord. Anyway, anybody got any news that we can give out while we're waiting for the man to join in?
Yes, the sports I've seen all week was last night's game. That was a good game. Oregon and Indiana.
Who won?
Indiana blew them out.
Oh, cool.
56-22. First play of the game, Oregon drops back to throw a pass. Indiana picks it off and runs it in for a touchdown. I was like, oh, yeah, that's the way it's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah. It was a good game. It was a fun game to watch. So now Indiana goes to the championship next week against Miami. So because Miami beat Ole Miss 31-27. So
who are you backing in that one? I'm
going to root for. I like Miami better, but I'm going to root for Indiana because they came out of nowhere to be the number one team this year, and they never win anything. So they're, even though they're not the underdog, they're kind of like an underdog because Indiana's never playing in the championship. So I'll root for Indiana. And their quarterback is rumored to be drafted number one. He's the one who won the Heisman. So he'll probably be Big Dog's quarterback the next 15 years as the Raiders.
Who's that now? Is that Mr. Guerrero?
Yeah.
What do you think? There's supposed to be another quarterback also that they've been talking about.
Yeah. I don't know who it is. I heard it on the radio when I went to go get my coffee this morning, actually.
Yeah, they were talking about that he might go like number 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
But has Guerrero, I mean, will he? I don't think he would not go to the Raiders, but if he got picked by the Raiders, do you think he'd be going there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, not Guerrero, Mendoza.
Mendoza, yes. He was a Mexican. Yeah.
He was 17 out of 20 last night, 5 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, that first play of the game, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but once again, if you have no line to protect you, you know.
I don't think you draft an offensive lineman at number 1. So.
Yeah.
Maybe with the rest of their picks.
Much as I hate to say it, though, the Raiders are stupid enough to probably trade away the number 1 pick.
No way.
And get a usable player and maybe the 2, 3, 4 pick or something or other.
Mm.
And more draft picks.
Yeah.
Only just because that's how stupid the Raiders are.
Yeah, they need a quarterback. I mean, if it was
the
Giants, that's why they want the Giants to keep losing because they already got their quarterback. So they were going to trade down and get a bunch of picks. I'm like, I don't want them getting better, and they got their quarterback. I'm glad the Raiders got the first pick.
All right.
Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving the hat there.
I will be back once again. Damn it.
Sorry, I think I kicked him out.
What are you wearing?
What? What do you think?
Company.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Get the sweatshirt as well. Oh, nice for some. He's got the Scream. You've got the blooming Chargers, and all I've got is bloody Australian art.
That's good.
Gigs full of electricity this morning.
Yes.
Did I just see a flash test or something? I saw the.
Oh no, we're on about what tops we're wearing. He's got the Scream. Your girl's got the Chargers, and all I got was Australian art.
I got Bucky's. I have.
Oh, nice.
I have a Gopher.
Oh, I
got
love
one of those.
Buc-ee's.
Love it.
You
My
guys
daughter
get
got
Buc-
it for me.
You guys got Buc-ee's out there?
No.
Oh,
my daughter in her capacity as an HR supervisor, they send her out to the other to either Texas or Chicago to put out fires because their people aren't quite as good as she is, which I'm happy to say. So they send her out. So she loves Buc-ee's. So
oh,
whenever
Buc-ee's
they
is
send her to
awesome.
Texas, yeah, whenever they send her to Texas, she makes sure she gets there.
Okay, I didn't even know they had one in Texas. That's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
There's
gonna
tons of them there, I think.
Okay, yeah, they got them all over Ohio.
Yeah, for here us here in SoCal, the closest will be is they're
Arizona.
building one in Buckeye,
Yes.
Arizona, which would be about 4 hours away. And it's supposed to be ready sometime this year.
It's a hell of a distance to go.
Yeah, but I have relatives in Phoenix, so that would be an excuse to go to Buc-ee's. But that place is crazy though.
I ain't going to go there. What the hell of a way to go?
All right.
3 hours away from me. I'm 3 hours from Buc-ee's.
Onto the subject I really don't want to talk about, but we need to get it out in the open. For those listening out there, last week we lost one of our own, NorCal girl, Liz. We were all devastated by this. And that's also why there was no episode last week. And that's also why I made the decision to call the football season over as far as our picks were concerned. Everybody seemed to be in agreement with it. It was first, of course, talked about by Aisha. And I was going to put out a post stating exactly what she was saying. It just didn't feel right to go on, so we didn't. I'd like to talk. I want all three of you, my gratitude for taking my phone call that day. It meant a lot to talk to you guys.
We needed
We
to
were all
talk.
close. You know, we never actually met Liz person, excuse me, face to face, but she was a sister. She was, you know, to all of us. She was family, and we're all family. Tanya reached out to me a couple of days ago and was asking something. I said I would ask the group. Tanya wants to get some sort of donation going from all of us, and I would reach out to someone in Liz's family to donate it to whatever charity that she would want, that she liked. And I know she was always with armed forces, so some sort of armed forces charity that we would all contribute to and give as a whole as Sports Talk with the Guys. And I would reach out to someone in Liz's family. Someone, I'm not sure it is. I think it might be her daughter, but I have seen Liz's icon show up on some of the things that I posted on the PMs. So someone from Liz's family is checking in on her posts.
Yeah,
so,
Max. She's Max, the daughter. Because Max has reached back to me. She wants next Sunday. She wants to do the scheduled episode of the Troublesome Twosome.
Okay.
I've said yes. We'll see how it goes. No disrespect to Max, but
oh yeah, of course.
It's a case of Liz and I were of a similar generation, so we have memories that we can call on. Whereas Max, being the daughter, she hasn't got the same kind of memories. But we shall see. Let's wait till we get there to see how it goes. But she's one of your people, Tony. She's into her horror.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
She's into her horror. She let that one slip. So if you ever talk to Max, you and her should have a perler of a time because she's into her horror. She likes it.
So what do you guys think about getting something together to do a donation like that as a whole?
Sure, absolutely.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Gig? What do you think?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you talk so softly.
Sorry.
I mean, I know you know your Chargers are going to lose. You don't have to be so,
Ooh.
I
Whoa.
swear. I don't care if it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to wake you up.
You want to be careful there, big dog, because if you're not careful, she knows where you live.
I know, she's not that far from me.
She's gonna
Well, she
come
knows I
around
live
there
in
with
Riverside.
something very
Have your
heavy and bounce it
location
off
on.
your bumps.
In Riverside, dude, I know where you live.
Yeah. She's gonna come around there, she plug you into the mains, you know what I mean? You'll be a bright spark, okay?
I ain't scared of you.
I know, I'm scared of you.
Yeah. Who are you gonna call? Cold gig.
I mean, you're going to be standing next to me going like this, but,
Hey, I used to be the kickball champ in elementary school.
yeah, I'll bet.
If you never
I'm pretty sure you have stories from your club days.
Yeah, Quiet Canyon.
Yeah, there you go. Baby does.
But yeah,
So funny. Guys, it's so funny because her and I, I'm a little bit older than she is.
by what?
But
14 days?
no, I'll be 60 this year.
I'll be 62, hon.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were in your early 50s. Seriously.
Aw.
I mean, you act like you're in your 30s. I mean, which is great. But I thought you were in your early 50s. No, guys,
No.
we went. In fact, I probably partied with her at the same places at the same time. We just didn't know it. But we all went to the same places.
Right? There's a reason
Yep.
people come into your life and you don't even know why. And then they come back and they come back.
Yep. Gig gets to remember her.
I think I'm the oldest one here now.
Gig gets to remember her Aquanet days.
Well, Speedy keeps fast forwarding. He'll pass you by, so don't worry.
Right?
Oh, that boy. Oh, that man. We love him so.
Oh
That's
God.
the only time Tortuga gets in the game is he fast forwards.
Oh, when he said that, and Roger gave him so many opportunities to take that back, and he just wouldn't.
Yeah.
And finally, he just Big Dog, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I was there that day, and I could see Roger trying to drop the subtle hints, and I'm going, it's coming.
And I was like this.
You could literally see him winding himself up, ready to go. And
Yeah,
then
I was like,
Matt said,
"Come on, Roger.
something,
Give me
he
the
let
okay,
the
Roger.
bomb-
Give me the okay."
Yeah, he let the bomb drop, and that was it. I mean, I had to cut the screen. I was in kinks. I mean, Roger Roger is Roger.
And the thing with him was he still wasn't getting it.
No.
It took him a good 10, 15 minutes to finally understand you cannot go forward on live.
You cannot fast forward on live screen.
That's one of my favorite moments ever.
Oh, geez. That's going to go down in history.
Yeah.
Gee.
But that's Matt. I mean, love him or hate him. I mean, he's one hell of a guy, but there are times.
No one hates Matt. Matt is an acquired taste sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is, but we love him.
Yeah, wouldn't be
do love
without
him.
him, that's for sure. Wouldn't be without the guy. He just
Oh,
he has a certain something. Gotta
when
give
he
him
would
that.
send when he would send me his picks on PM, when I'd be like, "Man, I need your picks," and then finally he's like, "Oh, I forgot." He's like, "Okay, well, in this one, I think this team will win, and on this one, I think no, you know what? No, they won't. I think I'll pick this team. No, you know what? I'll take this team after all." He's writing this whole thing down. I'm getting the damn 2-chapter answer when I only just need, here's my winners. Just go down the line.
I love reading them so I could chuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a couple of those ones I had to read 3 times to figure out what the hell pick he wanted.
I gotta be honest to say there are a couple when you get the PMs off a Matt in sports talk, you read them and you think, what the
What?
you go back and read it again and you think what? You go back, you read it a third time, you think, oh, you know what? I'm going to give this one up because I just ain't following this. Yeah. The train of thought starts there and ends up over here and then comes back over there. And you think, where the? Forget it.
And you know, the worst part is when he does this big old long vitriol of picks, you know, and making a whole story about it. And then at the end of it, I'm like, shit, he missed 3 teams.
Yeah.
Matt, you missed this team versus this team. You missed this one. I'm like, come on.
Oh, that's great.
Be honest, Big Dog. Would you have it any other way?
No, I wouldn't. He frustrates me, but then after I laugh, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you know, he does bring a little bit of sunshine and light into people's lives. Does our man?
Oh yeah,
you know,
he's a great guy.
You can't fault the guy for that.
Mm-mm.
You can't fault. Just don't start talking to him about WWE, or you'll never get away.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's his thing. Got to give him his due. He's WWE. He just.
And the funny thing is, though, when he talks about it, I mean, he's old enough. He's in his 40s. He's old enough to realize this stuff isn't real. And he talks and he'll say something. I'm like, well, you know, Matt, it's a story. They got to let the story right out, or this is not the way the story works. I mean, I just do it just to veg out, so I don't have to think about life for a couple of hours. You know, watch these people, almost kill themselves, but sometimes it's fun to watch. And I was just like, oh.
I used to be a wrestling fan way back in the 70s, but I fell out of love with it. It got, as far as I'm concerned, it got a little bit too silly.
Oh yeah.
When they started
they definitely got that.
Started hitting them, each other with chairs and ironing boards and everything. I thought, what the? It's meant to be a wrestling match, not a bloody free for all. Forget it. And I drifted away. Literally, don't even go there, Dodo boy. I can see your mind already. 2 and 2, you come up with 5. I'm warning you. You're gonna pluck them tail feathers. You ain't going nowhere. Maybe a Cowboys fan, but I can still stick a ball up your posterior.
I want to see her pluck your tail feathers.
Oh man, if I could get over there, I would.
Oh. But talking about football and wrestling, it's pretty crazy that the Jaguars are doing so well this year and have a legitimate chance to go to the Super Bowl, that they're owned by Sajad Shah, who of course owns AEW with his son.
Oh. And
they've actually started turning it around this year. They weren't doing so well, I guess, as far as making money. But this last about year and a half, all of last year and middle of 24, they started turning everything around. And now they secured a contract with HBO, so their stuff is on Max. They secured that TV deal. They were also just this year named the #1 wrestling promotion in the world. So it's another thing for Mr. Shaw to hang his hat on. And then, of course, his Jaguars have turned it around and are doing great. So, this guy's already been a billionaire. Now he's increasing his wealth.
I mean, we've started to get WWE over here now. And I'm thinking, really? Getting all the matches. And I'm thinking, Matt would love this because, you start at 6 o'clock in the morning and you just watch it all the way through. And then...
Yeah, ever since TKO took over, or Endeavor now as it's called, that's been one of their major things is wanting to spread out past the US and Canada. They really want to go big time in Europe, in England, and maybe even into South America. But
we'll have to go the NFL, because that is really starting to run away in the UK now.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Run away. I mean, you can hardly talk to anybody these days, and they'll suddenly turn and say, "American football. Who do you support? American football?" And you got to literally. It's getting to be like Manchester United and Manchester City. You got to be careful who you pick.
Wow.
Because you turn around and you say, for instance, I'm Cowboys fan. What? Cowboys fan. No, I said, what football team do you support? Not what bunch of losers, and you think, no, I get enough of this from the bloody Americans. I don't need it from the bloody British. But, I once turned around and said to somebody, I got a friend that follows the Eagles, and the first response I got out of him was, really? Is he ill? And I thought, whoa. So it's getting partisan over here now with some of the Brits. They really do, they hardcore soccer fans that starting to drift into being hardcore American football fans. Who is your team?
Who do they mainly follow in England? Is it the Chiefs, or because they're the popular team, or
all of them?
It's just pretty much all across the board.
And you name any NFC team, any AFL team, you will find it. You will find fans somewhere around the country. I have come across, Cowboy fans. I have come across Charger fans. Even surprise, Raider fans. You have them over here as well.
That is surprising.
Yeah, you get all sorts over here. They do not care. That's why if you ever watched one of the Wembley matches, just have a look at the crowd.
Okay.
You will see every football jersey going is in that crowd.
Wow.
Somewhere. Doesn't matter who's playing on the field, but you look at the crowd and you will see any franchise and you will see them there. Jags, Ravens, they'll all be there.
Do you think Europe can handle its own league? Because that's been the talk over the last 4 or 5 years, that they want to do maybe about a 6 to 8 team league there.
Yeah, they tried before.
I remember that, and it didn't work.
To be honest, Europe as a continent, not with Britain involved, just Europe, possibly.
Okay.
The way with the British, the way that they pass around, not so much. Which is unfortunate, because I think a lot of the British fans are really into it. It's just a shame they can't get their act together to get the teams to work together.
Okay.
But the Germans, the French, probably Italians as well. Yeah, Spanish. They would probably all get together. No, not a problem.
Yeah, because every time the NFL has a game in Europe or England, it's a sellout, and I'm pretty sure it sells out within a couple of hours of tickets.
Oh yeah, the last game of this season, mate, it stopped over here. I can guarantee you they had the dates lined up for next year. You go online now and get a ticket. You ain't got a hope in hell.
Wow.
You have not got a snowball's chance in hell. Ain't happening. It's already sold out.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. If they had more matches over here, more games, they wouldn't have a problem. They really wouldn't.
Okay. Tony, how many games did you make this year? 6?
6. Yep, 6 home games.
Wow. Is that the most you've done for a season, or?
It is, because even when I lived there, I worked so much. I had trouble going to, I'd catch a couple games, but 5. I caught 5 last year, but 1 was in Indy. No, last year 1 was in Cincy. The year before 1 was in Indy.
Oh, okay.
Next year, my buddy from Philly said the Eagles play in Tennessee, so he's thinking of flying to my house, and I'll be driving us down to Nashville and catch the Titans-Eagles game.
So
that should be good.
Is it just home games you go to, Tony, or do you go to some of the away games?
Yeah, if they're within like an 8-hour drive, I'll go to a away game.
That's dedication. 8 hours driving to see your team. That's right.
Yeah. I think Nashville would probably be about 8 hours from me too, so it should be within that time.
Yeah. You see, there ain't no way I'm traveling 8 hours to watch the Cowboys go and trip up on the field and break the little toe and lose. Ain't not happening. Nope.
Oh my God, you're funny. Let's see, Nashville.
So how are the tailgates?
See, on the road, they're nothing like they are at home. So,
well, you're okay. Well, you're tailgating when you go to the home games. How are they? It seems like they're epic.
They're the best. I mean, they are the best. The parties, it just 6 a.m. You know, you got your coffee and they're pouring Kahlua or whatever in it, or whiskey, or to get you started, even if you don't want to. I'm like, I need to wake up. They're like, oh no. Oh man, come on. All right, light a cigar, give me a beer to go up my coffee, and let's go.
To say, last time I looked at some of the pictures, it looked like you're having a kegger party, let alone anything else.
Oh, you could tell in those pictures he's having the greatest time.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. It's the best 6-7 hours I have, all year, those tailgates.
Yep, and then he goes back and eats his eggs white starting that following Monday.
Yeah. That's another nice thing. Yeah, for 24 hours I could eat however I want. It's nice. Get cheesesteaks. So.
Oh, I know some of those places that you take pictures of. I'm like, wow, that looks good.
So good. So
yeah,
good.
I've seen one or two of these pictures. I think, what's he doing? Eating it or bloody climbing it? Like base camp, the first level, and carry on up. There's eating, and then there's just.
I'm still trying to find a friend out there that'll eat a Philly taco with me. You get a piece of pizza that's just humongous.
Okay.
At Lorenzo's, they sell them by the slice, and then you get across the street's Jim's Steaks, and you get a big old cheesesteak. You drop it in the middle and roll it up in that pizza, and that's a Philly taco.
Shit, I'll go with you. I'll fly out there for you.
That would be great.
I'll eat it with
nobody else wants to take that challenge on because it's going to fill you up for like a week, but. I want to do it.
You feed Bangladesh for a month for that.
We'll bring Gig with us.
Yes,
with me
because I can't do that. I'm not doing that by myself. I need somebody else.
Yeah, she can do a Philly taco.
With me.
She'll probably out eat us all.
I doubt that.
No wonder the cows hide up at that end of the country. They're scared of him with his bloody Philly steaks for crying out loud. Imagine him,
Yeah, the hairy cows.
Eagles home game this week. Hide.
Yeah, Nashville, 7 hours and 40 minutes. So I just made my 8-hour rule. There we go.
Was that average speed of 50 or average speed of 60?
What are you talking about? My average speed when I go traveling is 80.
Jesus.
And then when we get to the outskirts of it, especially if I go to Vegas, Gig will know. Once I get past Barstow, I'll be 90 at least.
Don't they have cops out there?
90s, but 90 is considered normal.
Dude, they get you
once you get past the city limits. What's that?
8 to 10 over, you get popped.
Oh God, no.
They're everywhere.
I would be in trouble all the time.
Yeah, and they got speed cameras. If you go over 10 over, they mail you.
Oh shit! No, if they did that here, they would probably make California would probably have another $1 billion of extra money.
They've got ones over here now that A, read your number plate, B, check your speed, and C, they can even tell if you're using a mobile phone, which is a big no-no.
Oh yeah, it is here too. I don't do that. I freely admit I speed all the time. So on a 4-lane freeway here, the farthest to the right is your slow lane, of course. Those are the people that actually do the speed limit. Then the next one over, you go about 5 over the speed limit. The next one over, you go about 10 over the speed limit. And then on the fast lane is as long as no one's in front of you, you can go as fast as you want.
It's a bit like the German autobahns, actually. That's the only thing I used to like about living in Germany.
I so much wanted to go there and actually drive at 180, 190 miles an hour. You're on mute, by the way, Gig. But anyways.
That's my dream, too.
There you go.
Well, if you're into your Mercedes or your BMWs or your Porsches, that's the place to go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the place to go drive. That is literally the place to go. And what you've got to remember over there is if you're in the fast lane and somebody comes up behind you, they will flash their headlights once.
Yep. And you move out of the way. That's a driver's courtesy. Yep.
They do it here, too.
Yeah. And you get out of the way and they go and then you come back across and carry
that's exactly the way I do it.
Then you see a middle finger going through the window. You pass them by.
Well, over here, you daren't flash because that's the automatic response. As soon as you flash your headlights, it's, Foxtrot Oscar, I ain't moving. It actually goes slower over here. It shows you how stupid the Brits are,
I can't stand the person that's in the fast lane doing the speed limit.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah, same.
Well, over here they started now.
When you're in a hurry.
If you're in the middle lane, because it's normally we have 3 lanes on the motorways. If you're in the middle lane doing the speed limit, you will actually get a ticket. They want you to move over into the slow lane.
Good.
Yeah.
I used to write that ticket all the time, impeding traffic.
For me, if I'm on the freeway, even I don't care where I'm at in the city on the freeway, I'm always in the fast lane, and I do between 77 to 80. That's my average speed, all the time.
And it's a 70.
It's 65.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm on the
we're 70. We're 70, and I usually do 77, 78. I'll do 7, 8 over.
If the speed limit is 70, then I'm doing 80. Yeah, automatic.
We bump it up.
Maybe 85. But once, like I said, on the 15 going north, once you get past Barstow, which is like the last main city, and then it's just open desert till the border, I'm averaging 90, 95 easy.
Wow.
Just flying. I do watch for cops, but for the most part, they don't.
You see them.
They won't bother you.
Yeah, I got to be honest to say, over here, you don't have to look for the cops. It's the cops is not the problem. It's the cameras.
Yeah,
and they stick those cameras in the most weirdest of place under bridges. That's their favorite one. If you're on the motorway or the, as you call it, the freeway, as soon as you go under one of the, watch under those bridges, mate, because there's cameras there, and they'll just what they call it ANPR.
So, Tony, Tony, when you were a police officer, did you write tickets for that, or that wasn't part of your?
Write tickets for what?
It's like speeding and that kind of stuff.
Of course.
So,
Roger's
back. I always have this spiel in my mind.
Roger's
to see if I can get out of it. I'll happily take the guy because I've gotten speeding tickets. I've gotten them. But hey, it's been a good 10, 12 years since I've gotten a speeding ticket. But my whole spiel would be, you come up, you know what you were doing. Now, of course, I say no, and you say I was speeding. I said, well, I was trying to keep up with the flow of traffic. And if the officer would say, well, there was no one in front of you, I said, well, yeah, I'm trying to catch that flow of traffic up there. See, you would laugh. So at that point, I'm trying to be smiling. Hopefully you'd be like, just slow down, sir, and you'd walk away.
Yeah, you got a better chance that way. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that don't work over here. As soon as they walk up to you and they go, do you know why I stopped you? And you go, isn't that your job? And they go, yeah, I'm asking you. And having a clue. Really?
Yeah, last year here in California, they passed a law saying the police cannot ask you that anymore.
Oh, they can over here.
Yeah, they can't ask you, do you know why I stopped you?
Yeah, we don't have the right silence over here. You do. We don't have the right silence.
How in the hell did they stop your... I mean, isn't that like a First Amendment? I mean, how in the hell do you regulate
with the police officer asking you, do you know what you did? And then if I tell you, oh, I was speeding, I guess some people have suits saying it was entrapment because you asked me or I admitted or I forgot how the hell it is. But they passed a law that when the officer now comes up, he has to come up, or he or she has to come up and tell you what you did. He can't ask anymore.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay. Doesn't matter to me.
That's great.
If I get stopped, it's always going to be for speeding.
Yeah, well, if you ever come over to Britain, you're going to definitely get stopped for speeding because you might get away with 75 on the motorway.
Right.
Most cops will say, yeah, let them go.
Above 80 though, and you're done.
80 depends if he's had a good night before or he's having a good day. 90, forget it.
See, but when I speed, I'm respectful. So if I see a police officer or patrol car, I will slow down out of respect because they're police. I don't want to get a ticket. But
I was told by a cop over here one time. I was on the motorway and I went screaming past this cop car. It wasn't until I went winging past him at about 78, 79 mile an hour. Boom! And I suddenly thought, oh, shite. So I just took my foot off the accelerator and let the car slow down on its own. But then I sort of pulled over and I thought, oh, rest area. So I shot into the rest area. Suddenly looked in the mirror, cops behind me. Yeah, and I thought, oh, here we go. So I pulled over, got out to go to the shop, and the cop was in behind me again. And I thought, he really is starting to bug me now. And as I walked back out to the car, he's beside me, and I looked at him and I went, have I done something wrong? And he went, no. Have you? And I thought, happening, son. And he went, I'll give you a piece of advice. Next time you go past a police car, don't put your foot on the brake. Yep. And I went, pardon? And he went, if I see the front of that car dip, I know you're speeding.
Yep.
And they can tell. Too,
no matter how fast you're going, you just take your foot off the pedal.
Yeah, and they can tell the way you're turning by which side of the car dips. Did you know that? That's what they look for. If they're chasing you, they'll watch for that car to dip. If it dips on this side, you're off that way. If it dips on this side, that's what they're looking for. That dip before the car actually turns, so they know where you're going.
Tony, can you verify that?
I mean, I know what speed they're traveling a mile before they reach me, so I don't care if they hit their brakes or not. I already know what they're doing. I mean,
okay.
That has nothing to do with it for me. I got them on my laser. Okay, you're going 84 and a 70, and it says how many feet away you were from me when I pulled the trigger on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I always had my radar on hold, so radar detectors couldn't pick it up. I would just zap them, and by the time theirs goes off, I got their speed.
Damn you, Tony.
Yeah.
I knew there was another reason why I didn't like him. Now I know.
But he called me Ticket Tony.
See, but I believe though Tony would be fair.
I gave everybody 15. I gave everybody 15. Once you hit 15, you're getting a ticket.
Yeah, I can imagine him being fair.
I took 10 off everybody's speed. Took 10 off everybody's speed.
Sort of walking up and, yes, officer, what's your football team? Charge,
but yeah, if I see a Cowboy sticker, in which there's plenty,
you're getting the ticket, boy. Doesn't matter.
Is this your car? Yeah, why? No, I was just wondering.
Yeah, I was only doing 65. Yeah, like hell.
They go, why'd you pull me over? Come on.
Because you're a Cowboys fan.
Come on.
You're not in your right mind to be on the road. You're a Cowboys fan.
You're mentally deficient.
So somewhere along the line, you're mentally deficient. We'll have to check you out.
Oh boy!
Lucky I can take a joke, innit? Otherwise, I've been sitting here giving it.
Tony, what city were you a police officer in?
Erie Township. It's just north of Toledo, Ohio. I was working my township was the border of Ohio, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
We got in a lot of chases and stuff because Toledo is kind of like a little Detroit. So they would chase people into Michigan, and the Toledo's policy was they had to stop once they got into Michigan. Our policy was to chase them till you run out of gas.
There you go.
We would take over the chase. Toledo goes home. Then they would turn around, head back into Ohio as we're chasing them, and they would wait for us to break off, but we never did. Half the time they would get in wrecks because they're driving fast and like, hey, why is he still following me? And they'd wreck, and they'd be like, man, why didn't you stop? I was like, because I didn't run out of gas, man. You run into Michigan, we're going to chase you to Florida. We don't care.
There's a whole nother set of laws over here, man.
Yeah.
See, over here, county lines don't count for nothing.
State
over
line?
Here, a county line doesn't count. You can get cars.
State. Yeah. So you could chase into, like, I don't know, any other country?
Well, no. If, say, for instance, they're in Essex, which is on the sort of western side of.
I'm talking state.
So
it have to be state.
Well, yeah, they're in Britain. If they're in the southeast of England, in Essex, and they go through London and they're heading up north towards the Scottish border.
Yeah.
the Exodus crew, if they've got the fuel, they will go. They
Good.
will just keep
I
going.
like that. They'll chase them into Scotland.
Yeah, they'll just keep going. They'll just
like
radio ahead and say, we've got so and so. They'll give the car, they'll give the registration, and they say we're still in pursuit.
I love
and they'll tell and the local county cops will join in.
Yeah.
And they say, right, I'm behind you, and you get yes, and that's it. Off they go.
That's how it should be. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Scotland will, Scottish cops will end up in Wales. Welsh cops will end up in Scotland, but we don't care.
See, that's awesome because there's a lot of cities around me that break it off at the city line, let alone the state line.
It's kind of like that here in California. It's more of a pissing contest.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing a car chase in the streets, it's the local PD. Mm-hmm. But once they get onto the freeway, then it's supposed to be handed over to the highway patrol.
Yeah.
And then if they get off the freeway, then you're supposed to hand it off to the PD again. But a lot of times,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you find most of the police forces over here. We have what they call police interceptors now. They're sort of like a unit, and that's their job. That is their job. They will go around in the cars, and if there's people speeding or there's what they call county line drugs teams or whatever, and they're selling drugs, these teams just go. It doesn't matter if you start off in London and end up in Birmingham and then go up to Newcastle. They do. They will go all the way with you.
That's awesome.
That's what their job is. They don't give a damn. They just keep going.
What was cool when last month when I went to Flagstaff for the Santa Claus thing that I did with my grandson and my daughter, we pulled into whatever gas station we were. I think it was a Flying J, and pulling in almost behind us, I hadn't seen it in such a long time. It was a police car, but it was the Corvette one. Those are cool.
Those are neat.
And my daughter was like, a Corvette? She's like, why is it a Corvette? I said, because you're in the outskirts now, going between states. It's all desert. I go, so all these cars that are doing 120, 130, regular police cars can't keep up. I go, so someone gets to drive the Corvette, to keep up with car chases like that. She's like, really? I said, yeah. She's like, well, that's pretty cool. I said, yeah, but there's only usually one or two. So I'm pretty sure it's all the guys with the more seniority that want to drive the Corvette.
And if you arrest somebody, there's nowhere to put them. So you got to call another car to take them.
Yeah. And that's what I told her too. I said, this is only for the car chase to catch them. I go, they can't take them anywhere. No. I go, so they got to call because it's a two-seater.
see, over here we have specific cars that do the high-speed chases, but they're big cars. You're talking like the big powerful Volvos or Skodas, or I believe sometimes they will use like Subaru. Subaru Imprezas, the big ones that used to use for the rallies. They'll use them. They've got cars, so they'll just use them. So that they will, if they catch you, they nick you on the spot. They don't give a damn.
Over here in SoCal, especially I think in Riverside last year, they bought 15 new Dodge Durangos that they turned into police cars, and they're super low profile, so you don't know they're police cars until they put their lights on, because you can't even see the lights. They're the super low profile lights. Usually the car's dark in color, whatever color it is, but you can't even see the highway patrol emblem until it's on you. So I'm like,
we have unmarked cars.
It's getting harder to watch when I speed.
Yeah, we have unmarked cars here deliberately. They'll have an unmarked beat like BMW. The BMW estates, the big powerful ones, and there's no police markings on them. You won't see lights on them. You won't see bugger all until they spark up, and then it's hello Christmas time, and you say, son of a bitch.
I think it's so crazy that in England and Europe that they're using Mercedes-Benz and BMWs for the police vehicles.
Nice.
I've even seen taxis that are Mercedes.
Mm-hmm. When I was in the army, most cities, if you went to anywhere in Germany, most cities, once you walked out to the train station, you looked at the taxi rank, and it was like looking at a Mercedes showroom, because you had 190s, 200s, 250s. They're all sat there, and they're all taxis.
Wow. You have or had a Mercedes, correct? Gig?
Yeah.
BMW.
Oh, BMW. Excuse
M3.
me.
I had a Merc.
You still have it?
I had a Merc 550 SLK.
Really? Wow.
Used to be called, was it the Panzerwagen, because they were built so bloody strong.
I have a Ford.
I have a Ford now, actually. I have a Ford as well.
I have a Rogue now.
Okay. I like those are nice. The Rogues are nice.
Rolls Royce?
No, Rogue.
No, Nissan Rogue.
Oh, like damn.
Yeah.
Well, there is a
and Roger
garage,
has
but
yes.
not
Roger
mine.
has yes.
Roger has a fleet.
Right. So yes, because he's got it. You name it, he's got it.
Yeah, he got a Rolls Royce Canardling up a hill and just about gets over. No way.
No, see, Gig wouldn't get the Rolls Royce. She would just go straight to the Bentley.
Believe it or not, I've actually driven a Rolls Royce, and I would never drive one again. Thank you very much. Hated it. As soon as I got in and started to drive it, I absolutely hated it.
Huh.
They keep saying, "Oh, they're so great, they're so fantastic." When you get in them, they wobble like a bloody rowing boat on the ocean. They just,
oh wow, that's surprising.
Think, really, I don't need this.
And
I like a car that you get in and you go around the corner, and yes, it'll give a little bit, but it'll come back and hold its. Rolls don't hold the road.
Have you been in a McLaren?
Have I been in a McLaren? No, I've been stood next to one, but I've not been in it. Dear. I take it you're about the 3-seater McLaren. Yeah, I've been next to one of those, but I've not actually been in one.
Ah, okay.
I've been next to a Porsche as well, but I've not been in one of them either.
Yeah, they're overrated golf carts.
Yeah. If you actually go on my Facebook page, if you go on my Facebook page, you will see a load of Ferraris.
Okay.
And again, I was doing Ferraris. Let's see if I can find them.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine who's like, oh, because I would every so often earlier, if I was traveling somewhere, I'd go get a rental. He's like, oh, why don't you rent a Porsche or a Ferrari? I said, because I'm 6'2" and 200, and at the time I was 240. I was slim. I was like, I don't fit in that damn car.
Right.
I don't want to drive for 4 hours in a car that I'm not comfortable in.
Right.
Yeah. And he's
sardine
like,
can.
Yeah. In fact, one time about 3 years ago, I was getting my car repaired, so I got a rental, and the guy was really cool because I knew him, and he gave me a Mercedes, but it was like a sports coupe, and it was so low to the ground. Oh my God! It felt like it was like 6 or 7 inches off the ground.
Nope.
And I'm over here trying to get my big old fat ass in that car with my bad knees and everything else, and I finally get in there, and I drove off. I drove for like 10 minutes. I came right back. I said, dude, I go, thank you for giving me this Mercedes. I go, but I'm not comfortable at all. Give me something else. He's like, really? Well, it's Mercedes. I go, yeah, but I have to travel. I think I was going to visit my daughter in Phoenix. I go, I have a 4.5 hour drive, dude. I'm not comfortable. I feel like I'm on the ground.
Here's one of the cars that I was stood next to.
Okay.
Some time ago, in 2014, this was. There you go.
Oh, nice.
That's a Maserati. And that's just one of the cars. I mean, there you go. Want a Ferrari? And that yellow one in the background, I traveled in that.
The yellow one looked nice.
Yeah.
Hey, is that James Bond's car?
No, these are all Maserati. There's that Maserati with a roof on top.
Ooh, look at that.
See?
The closest I got to a Maserati was when I was still working for Rite Aid, and we were working in Encino, which is a nicer area. We were helping out, and in walked Ice Cube with his wife.
Right. Anybody recognize that car?
Huh?
Anybody recognize that Ferrari?
That's the Magnum PI one?
Mm-hmm.
Bingo. And I rode in that.
Nice.
I've been in that one. That's where he stuck a £20 note on the dashboard. And I went, what are you doing? He says, if you can get the £20 note, it's yours. And then he got on the dual carriageway, put his foot down. I used to have got a seatbelt all going, did I get the £20 note? Did I, hell? Yeah, that's the Magnum PI model. And yep, I rode in that.
I read that they had a specialized one because Tom Selleck was so tall because he was 6'4", or is 6'4".
Yeah.
And he didn't fit in the Ferrari, so they had to specialize it where they had to they had to make a special thing to push the seat all the way back. So it was, I think they said it was the frame of a Ferrari, but the inside was something else, so that he could actually get in the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
With those cars, I mean, some of them you stand next to them, you think.
So Gig has all the exotic cars, huh, Gig?
What? They're not mine.
You're on mute or something. I can't hear you. You guys hear her?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are all on. God damn, I can't hear anybody. Oh, I'll be back.
Oh, he's gone again. He's gone again. Don't you just love him? But yeah, I've been stood next to some beautiful cars, and I must be honest, when I was working, I've driven some beautiful cars as well.
Nice.
Not me. I wrecked my back when I was 15 years old, so if it's low to the ground, I've never been able to get in it.
What do you drive, Tony?
Now I always drive an SUV, so I get a Subaru Forester now.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
I did press the button, but you didn't come on. And I thought, well, you might have got off again. That's why I double checked.
Well, I thought maybe because when you said you driven beautiful cars, I was gonna say I've driven beautiful women.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's a whole nother story.
For another day and time.
Yeah.
I never took you for being misogynistic, but hey, I'll go with it. I don't
Always
care.
the romantic. Always the romantic.
Oh yeah.
Pass that one up.
The only thing I was romantic to was a bar of chocolate, and that didn't last long. No.
So have you guys? I was just gonna say, have you guys been keeping up with Scorekeeper and his pictures?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I've seen one or two, but
lot.
Yeah.
Seems like he's having a fun time, or at least the pictures that he's taken. That he seems to be going to places there.
Yeah.
So the picture with that lady that was there with him, was that the companion he was talking about?
Oh, I
You
didn't
know?
No, as far as I'm aware, the lady companion dropped out.
Oh,
No way.
that sucks.
Well,
because
as far as I'm aware, don't quote me on that, but I
know.
believe a comment was made by him at the end of one of the programs, and I think it was our recently passed companion mentioned it, and he said no, that she dropped out or something.
That sucks. Especially since he had already paid for everything. I know he's there with, it looks like one of his high school colleagues and his wife, I believe.
Yeah, probably. But he's got another one lined up and all, isn't he, later on in the year?
Oh, another cruise. Yeah, I think he has 2 more lined up.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was one.
Well, I think the next one is that one that from the family from Texas that he knows or is that he went to visit, and then I think there's one more towards the end of the year.
Okay. Because everybody keeps telling me, when am I going to Japan? And I keep turning around and saying I ain't, because I ain't got the money. Strange thing. You want to go visit foreign lands? You got to have the money, A, to get there, and B,
to do
stay
anything.
there and C, to get what you want while you're there. And I mean, I'm running rapidly out of room for me stuff. I'm running out. I have to grow a bit. I mean, at this one stage, I had space here. I ain't got space anymore. I think get one more DVD, Blu-ray in there, and that's it. I'm then going to have to grow. And that's just the anime. That's not all the animation from Disney and DreamWorks. That's all over that side.
I was going to send you something, Tony, and I forgot, and I should have sent it to you because now I can't remember where exactly what it was, but it was the oddest thing. And I immediately thought of you because, you know, you do your cigar events.
Mm.
So this was a comic book / cigar event.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, I don't think Tony goes out this far because I think it was in the Midwest.
Yeah, no.
Shoot, I can't remember where it was, but I kind of remembered being maybe Idaho or North Dakota.
Wow.
Oh, man, I can't remember where, but it was such an odd, you know, grouping.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
cigars
I mean, you wouldn't think you'd want your comics to get exposed to all that smoke.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm a comic collector, at least I used to be, but I still got all my books, and I wouldn't want them around smoke.
Exactly. I was like, oh, I wonder if there was maybe they're in the convention center and they're hosting a cigar event and like in the other side of the convention center they're doing a comic thing. But they had it. The ad had it as one.
Yeah, there's no way in the same room. There's just no way.
No. Well, it's
and
like
I was just thinking I was going to type and go, Tony, are you going to this?
That would be cool though. I'd love it.
It's like these. I mean, people see these and think they can put them anywhere. You can't. You put them in the sunlight and they melt and they fade. So you've got to be so careful where you put these.
I don't know how many times I've passed comic book stores that I've visited that had a comic in the window and a significant book, you know, a key book as they call it, and it's just sun faded. I think it was a Spider-Man 129, which is the first appearance of the Punisher. It's a major thing.
I remember that book. Yeah.
And he had it in the window, and the yellow, it was just like a dull yellow. The white had already, you know, turned off-white, grayish. And I was like, oh man, so sad.
129. That's the Punisher's first appearance.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book. Wish I had that one. Damn it.
I have. It's so funny. I have from like issue 50 all the way up to 128, and then 130.
No.
Because I couldn't afford. The Punisher was starting to gain some ground as I was getting my collection going.
Yeah.
And that was one I could just never swing. It was never the right opportunity.
That's how I am with the Incredible Hulk. I got almost every book he's ever had up until like the last 15 years, but back forward. And I didn't have Wolverine's first appearance. I think it's like 180. I can't remember the number. It was 180.
181. 181. And
so
there's
180,
so much
he was at the end of it, that little captain, and then 180.
And that's what everybody says. That's the real appearance.
Yes.
So like, no.
Yeah. I've got that one, but I don't have 181. Yeah.
And then 182, he's in the first couple of panels.
Okay.
So
I can't believe my brain remembered that. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So the main one, is 181.
Yeah, it's the only one I don't have. Like his first 6 books, I think I got 5. I might have 5 or 6. I have like the last one of his first couple. Then I got the Tales to Astonish. I got all those. Ooh, and then I think Hulk started up at 101.
You're sitting on some nice investment there.
Yeah, I do. I just wish I could just sell them all to one place and be done with them.
Why sorry, come here.
Or find somebody to get the collection.
Geek's talking to her dog.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That collection.
It's okay. Never mind. It's cute.
She's teasing us so we don't see him.
Yeah.
I think she got upset when I said Roger was back when she put the dog in front of the screen.
Well, that's not Chihuahua.
She didn't want to show him because he's naked. That's why.
Oh, that's Chihuahua.
Oh no, you know what? You know why? It's because he's wearing his little Raiders jersey. She didn't want that to be put on there because her son probably bought it for the dog to put it on there and you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's no black and silver in this room.
Not till your son comes by.
Well.
No, with you sit there wearing blue and gold, I can't see there being any black and silver anywhere close to you, to be honest. It's a bit like Tony with his green machine, you know. I can't see there being any blue stars around him either.
No.
No, it's either black.
Only if he has a bird and that's what he's going to line the cage with.
I wouldn't even put the bird through it, to be honest.
But of course, Tony would. If Tony had a bird, of course, it would be an eagle. Tony would have the eagle there perched and just say, "Here you go."
Has anyone seen Peacemaker?
Yes.
Okay, Eagly. Yeah, I could see Eagly with Tony.
That sounds familiar. Peacemaker.
That's the one with John Cena. It's on HBO.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh my god, you gotta watch it.
It's funny. I think it's in its second or third season. I think it's second season.
Oh, I thought it was a movie. Okay.
No. It's a series.
Okay.
You have.
It's funny. It's action comedy type of thing. Cena actually surprisingly plays it very, very well.
Yeah, I like him as an actor.
He is
I've
great
seen most
in
of
that.
his movies. I like that movie where he's a big brother.
Oh.
I'm trying.
He does comedy. He does comedy really, really well.
No, but this one was more serious. He
I know which one you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I started watching it and then I got had to do something. I never went back to. But yeah, he was actually very serious in that movie. You're right.
Yeah, he had a brother, and I forgot which one was in prison or prison. If it was even Cena, I can't remember.
It kind of sounds familiar.
Oh, it was so good.
Then he made one that just came out. I think it was on Netflix with Idris Elba, where Cena's the president of the United States and Idris Elba is the.
Is that Takeover?
Who's Aisha? Who's below the king? The like Margaret Thatcher. That with that
Prime Minister.
Yeah, Prime Minister. There we go. Idris Elba is a Prime Minister, and they get shot down in a plane, and they have to survive together. And it's a action comedy.
No, I'm waiting to get Zootopia 2 on DVD.
Okay.
I'm that shallow. I am that shallow. I want Zootopia 2 on DVD. I've still got to get Gru Rise of the Minions on DVD, and I've discovered over Christmas there's a DVD from the Dragons series called Birth of Dragon Racing. Lasts about 25 minutes. I've got to try and get my hands on that as well now. I've got most of them up there.
I used to have an extensive DVD collection, and then I started liking the fact that I can get everything on digital. So I kind of just moved to digital.
I've got some of these here, especially these ones, and they've got a little piece of paper inside them with the code. So if you want them on the digital, you can get them, and they're still sat in there, never been activated.
Just to let you know that does have an expiration date. Because I found that out the hard way.
Yeah, never tried. Some of these here have still got them in. Because I was discussing things with Liz about forthcoming films, and she was on about getting things on the digital side of things, and I went, "Oh, I've got some," and she went, "Oh, okay." And I was going to send them, but never got round to it.
Yeah.
Fortunately. Such is life. As they say, take each day as if it's your last, because it just might be.
Yeah, I know.
It's called Legendary. I finally found it. Jeez, oh Pete. 2010. John Cena plays an estranged older brother who is a former high school wrestling champion. His scrawny younger brother joins a wrestling team in hopes of getting him to train him.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that kind of rings a bell now, yeah.
It's such a good
2010.
movie. 2010 Legendary.
16 years ago, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's transitioned into acting. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, I like him. No, I just can't watch shows because all my headbutts I've had, I can't remember. They all kind of go together. So if I watch a show, I would binge watch it, but it still jumbles too much together.
Yeah.
That's why I got to watch movies several times where I remember them. So it's like,
okay.
So yeah, that's why I stay away from shows. I used to watch.
Headbutts from football or?
6 concussions from football, 3 from car accidents, and then 1 from a fall last winter. No.
Damn.
Yeah, I was stuck on 9 forever, but I got my 10th January 2nd or 3rd last year. Yeah, which is my favorite number, so I think I'll stop now at 10.
Well, I hope so.
But yeah, sense of smell's almost gone. Don't remember any dreams since I've been like 15. Always got my equilibrium's all messed up. If I walk down the hallway, I'm like bouncing off the wall. So when I was a police officer and I gave sobriety tests, I never had anybody do like hold your foot up in the air, walk a straight line. Anything I couldn't do, I wouldn't have them do.
Okay.
Because then,
like I said,
because I would have to demonstrate it. I can't walk a straight line and I'm sober. So I'm like, I can't have them do it.
I've always wondered that because of my knees and my equilibrium has gotten worse since the stroke. Yeah. So I was like, if I ever get pulled out and they tell me, can you stand, lift up your foot? I'll be like, no, I can't.
It's a lot of people always have some type of health condition. So I would do like the finger dexterity test. I'd do that one.
Oh, okay.
And then I'd say pick a number between, I'd say like 51 and 49, and they could never get it. Or pick a number between 37 and 35. They couldn't get it.
The one that gets me is where they turn around and say, close your eyes and tilt your head back and wait 30 seconds and come forward again.
No way. Yeah.
Screws me up every time.
Oh, yeah. No way. Yeah.
The head goes back, closes my eyes. The next minute it's timber.
Yeah. Yeah. No way.
I don't know why. It's just,
Yeah.
Yesterday I saw a video meme. I laughed out loud. And the guy that presented the video said she should have just gone free right then and there. So cop walks up to her window. She's drunk as hell. I mean, you could tell she is drunk as hell. And he's like, okay, I want you to prove that you're not drunk. I want you to start with say the alphabet, but start with D. And she pauses and she's like, alphabet. And the guy cuts in. He's all, she should have been let loose right then and there. She's playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers. He should have just let her go.
That's great. That's another one I would do. I'd say the alphabet, but stop at the letter P or R or whatever. He would always sing it and go all the way through.
Oh yeah. I've seen that in some videos where they say the alphabet, but don't sing it. And most people can't. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
The one that I thought was impossible, because I'm like, I can't even do that. Stone cold sober 15 years ago. Saying it backwards.
Yeah, I would never do that. That's stupid.
Yeah. I used to be able to, I still can. My army number, I can say the normal way, front to back, then I can go backwards, down, and you start in the middle and work your way out. Oh, wow. And we had to learn that because our CO was a son of a bitch for doing things like that. Give me a number, and you go backwards, or start in the middle and work out. And since you had 8 numbers in your number, you had to alternate ones to get. Thanks a lot, mate. Yeah.
Someone heard him. Someone heard him in his early age.
Yeah, don't ask me my telephone number because I haven't got a clue. I screwed the cop up last time. He said to me, "What's your phone number?" And I went, "I don't know." And he went, "Pardon?" I said, "I don't phone me. I don't know." He's just looking away.
That is so true. I used to know everyone's number by heart before cell phones. Now, I only think I only know mine. That's it.
I know my mom and my sisters. That's it.
Yeah.
No, comes to phone numbers, forget it. I haven't got a chuffing clue.
But you know what the weird thing is? I can give you my ex's social security number right now, like nothing, and we separated in 2000.
Wow.
And I still know that social security number.
Wow. I mean, I know like my old police department. I worked for a couple of police departments. I know both of those phone numbers.
Oh, okay.
I remember those. My license number. I always remember that.
Yeah, I know my driver's license number. People are shocked when I tell them I know my license number. I'm like, stuff you gotta know. Your license and your social security number. You should know those things by like the back of your hand.
Yeah. My license number, I know it, but I get the last 3 letters. I get mixed up every time.
That's because they got letters on it. If it was numbers like ours, he'd be all right.
Yeah, no, it's either. Yeah, no, forget it.
She proved her point.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's. I even try. People say, "Oh, try and put the letters into some form of sentence so you'll remember them."
Right.
Nah, no, don't work. I tried that. Didn't happen. It just But no, the cop wasn't very appreciative when he said about what's your phone number. I don't know. Why not? I don't phone me. And even if I did, I don't answer the phone.
I wouldn't answer myself.
Well, I don't recognize the number. I ain't answering. I don't know that number.
Oh, that's for me. I'm not answering that.
Yeah. That's why when I had my old work phone, what they did, this is how my company used to work. They actually printed out the number and stuck it to the back of the damn phone. If anybody said to me, "What was your phone number?" I just picked the phone up. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is great.
But that was just me and phone numbers. 11 numbers confuses the shit out of me. Can't get them.
Really Geek's back here. Geek, do you know your own phone number?
My own phone number?
Yeah. You know it by heart? Your cell phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. How about your driver's license?
Hell no.
Your social?
Yes.
Okay.
She's good. She got 2 out of
3. 2 out of 3, not bad.
No.
Okay.
I can do my date of birth. That any good? Mind you saying that, you got to be careful who you talk your date of birth to, because the way we do it is different to the way you lot do it.
Oh, yes. You guys put the day, the month, and then the year?
Yeah. Day, month, year. You don't. You do month, date, year.
Yeah, the correct way.
No, it's not. No, it's not. 6th of January. That's it. 6th of January, 26th. That's it.
January 6th.
Year. Thank you very much. It's not the other way around. Bloody colonials. Bloody teachers how to suck an egg. This is how that was something I read the other day that really I was in kinks. Some woman come over from I think it was New Jersey, and she was in London, and she turned around and she said, "Why are all the British people speaking English? They should be speaking European."
I think I've seen that one.
I thought I sat there and I went, "What? What does she expect?" The title was in the name of the country,
right?
England,
right?
Speaks English.
Oh my God. Too funny.
Yeah. It's like saying Americans should speak American. Well, they do, kind of. They take English and they bastardize it. I mean, it's like tomato, and no, it's tomato. That's not good. Jesus, it's oregano. No, it's not. It's oregano. Ooh, that's the one line in Star Trek that really jacks me off. Captain Kirk standing there cooking, and he goes, "What are you using?" "Oregano." "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
Here comes the beach ball, the big dog.
Oh no.
Well, we have it the same way. I mean, you have these people that are much, much lighter than us Mexicans, and they say jalapenos and tapatio.
My mom says that. It drives me nuts.
Does she really?
Oh my God. She's Italian and she has trouble speaking any English, but
yeah.
I
had an auntie,
but jalapenos is Mexican, which is close to Italian.
I know, it's even closer. It drives me nuts.
Some Latin influence there.
I had an auntie that couldn't say elephant. British auntie, and she could not say elephant.
Wow.
It was heffalump. Straight up, every time you asked Auntie Dorothy, what's that? Heffalump.
That's reminded me of Big Daddy. Remember in Big Daddy?
Huffalump?
Why does he get the easy ones?
Yeah.
What was it? Hippopotamus?
Yeah, hippopotamus. There you go.
It was hippopotamus.
Yeah. Penelope was another one. She couldn't say Penelope. It was never Penelope. It was Penelope. It was Penelope.
Well, one of your very famous English actors, Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch, can't say penguin to save his life. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that video. He did some sort of nature documentary, and it was about penguins. And in that little 5-minute snippet that they showed, he said penguin different 15 times.
What? That's so
weird. I need to YouTube that one.
Right.
Well, that's probably because he was so used going into Tesco's asking for boxes of penguins. He probably didn't think that the birds really existed. You'd be surprised how many Brits think this stuff.
He was on the Graham Norton show.
Oh yeah,
and Graham Norton talked about that. And he talked about him saying penguins, and he said what it was is he knew he was already having trouble saying it, and then once he messed it up, he got it in his mind. So every time he had to say the word, he just froze, and it just came out different every single time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's the age-old one between the Brits and the Yanks is aluminium and aluminum. That's the big one everybody argues about.
I can't say it the American way. I will admit that. I can't.
Aluminum?
I can't. I won't even try.
We're talking aluminum.
Yes. I say aluminium because I can't say it. I say it the English way.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
I don't know. Shut up.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's about the only word I can't say, other than, when I mess up people's names. But
my mom would also call the sandwich. She'd say sandwich.
I've heard that.
The thing is, she's quizzing me for spelling as a kid. So I'm spelling it the way she's pronouncing it. She goes, no, S-A-N-G. I'm like, you're what? So I would have to learn how to spell it the wrong way and the right way. And somehow spelling was the best subject. I was always winning spelling bees and stuff. I'd have to think, all right, mom's way or the right way? Holy cow, it drove me nuts. That's why it drives me nuts now, because I think about when I was a kid and she's got flashcards and holy cow. Jalapeno. What?
Jalapenos and tapatio.
But you're right, yeah. Italian and Spanish are supposed to be a lot closer. So I don't.
Well, they're both Latin, aren't they?
Kind of. I mean,
both descended from Latin.
Spanish and Italian are so close.
Yeah, I mean, they are both descended from the Latin language itself.
Yes.
That's why I was watching a history program, and there was a guy on there, and he spoke what was classified as ancient Latin. The stuff the Romans used to speak.
Okay.
And they didn't tell these people what he was speaking, but it was the Spanish guy, and surprisingly a Romanian, understood perfectly.
Pretty good.
Whereas English, well, you've got French, Latin, bloody German, Swedish, it's all in there.
Yeah, you can always the language of the world.
Yeah, you can always tell what part of the country the Vikings were in simply by the names of the towns and how they finish.
Okay.
It's the same as down here. if you want to know if a town or a village is on a river or a stream, just look for the name Bourne. If you've got something like Winterbourne Gunner, that means the Winter River.
Huh.
Which
Yeah,
I find
and I know in England, I know you can tell by their accent what part of England they're from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Same thing in Mexico. You can tell what part of Mexico they're from by the way they speak Spanish. Whether it's faster or slower or just the slang that they use, you're like, oh, you're from such and such, or you're from here, or from there.
Yeah. I mean, with us, if you, for instance, had somebody from Birmingham come on, there is a difference in the way that they talk. Most people call a bus, B-U-S, bus. They sound the S at the end. Birmingham people don't. To them, it's a buzz, B-U-Z.
Now, and this is coming from me, not to be offensive, but where is what part of England is where that super thick, can't even understand what they're saying, English is from?
There's several parts of England like that. You get somebody from the deepest, darkest Somerset or Dorset, it's very difficult to understand because it sounds a bit like a pirate on speed. You think of the old, think of Charles Lawton when he did the pirate in Treasure Island, right? That ooh business and all that. Well, think of somebody talking like that at a rapid rate of knots, very fast. It's very difficult to understand. You get somebody with a Birmingham accent, a Brummie, a proper Brummie, and they talk at their normal speed. A lot of people find it very difficult to follow. People from Newcastle, they're difficult. The Tynesiders, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, if they talk in their normal language, forget it, man, because they use different words. They do. Okay. They use different words. The jocks are the same where I come from. Hello, madam. Yes.
Yes, Kate.
Where was Sid Vicious from?
Sid Vicious?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I think he was a Londoner, Vicious. I'm not sure. I can double check for you. I'm not sure. Here we go. Find out now.
The wrestler.
See, I'm bad. I knew who you meant, but at the same time, I was going to say, do you mean the wrestler?
Sex Pistols.
There's this.
Yeah, I know. Remember Sid Vicious, Tony?
The wrestler, yeah, with the golden locks.
Yeah.
Man. I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah.
No, Sid Vicious. Here we go. Simon John Ritchie, better known as Sid Vicious. He was born in Lewisham, East London.
Oh, okay.
So
Tony,
his real name is Simon John Ritchie, if you want to. You know.
I like Sid Vicious better.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was a punk.
You said you watched wrestling earlier. Sid Vicious, did you see that leg injury when he broke his leg?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. For me, and you know how gory I am, that to me, that leg injury is the second worst injury a leg injury I've ever seen behind Joe Theismann.
Was it when he was with WWE though?
No, it was when he was at WCW.
Okay, I only watch WWE. That's why.
Just real quick on your computer, if you can, look up Sid Vicious leg injury. It's only like a 20-second snippet, just so you can see how bad it was. I'm telling you because I know you don't mind gore because you like horror movies. This was bad.
So that was before he went to WWE?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this probably would have been like maybe mid 90s that he sustained that injury. But what made you think of Sid Vicious, Gig? Oh.
What'd you say?
I said, what made you think of Sid Vicious? You were just curious, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
2001.
We're talking about the thick accents, but you know what? Like Oliver, I remember Oliver.
Oh, look at
I
you.
want more.
Yeah. You see it, Tony?
It was 2001, so that was way after I started. I stopped watching wrestling when I graduated high school in '92.
Oh, okay. Did you see the injury though?
No, I'm just reading about it first.
Oh no, look at it. Oh no, don't get it.
It ended his career.
No, he wrestled after.
Not full time, it says.
Yeah, no, not full time.
Yeah.
His whole thing afterwards, that injury, is because he started actually playing professional softball and was really good at it. I guess because he was so big and strong.
He didn't want to do the stunt either. He sued WCW. John Laurinaitis pushed him to perform the aerial move despite his reluctance, leading to a lawsuit against WCW.
I could see that. While Tony's looking at that, I will bring up some basketball news. The big news was, of course, the trade deadline is about a month away, but the Atlanta Hawks weren't waiting, and they traded their face of the team, Trae Young, to, of all places, the Washington Wizards, which is where he wanted to go. Now, Washington is one of the worst teams in basketball, and for whatever reason, Trae Young wanted to go there. So they facilitated the trade. They got back some decent players, which was surprising because you'd think they would have gotten some picks, but there were no picks given on this trade. The other news that I had was Lakers, I think, dodged a big bullet because Anthony Davis once again is on the injured list, and this time now he has a problem with his wrist or hand, and he will need surgery and will be out at least 2 to 3 months.
Thank goodness, man. Jeez.
So
chronic.
Between last year and this year, I think he's only played like in 15% of the games that he could possibly play in. So they definitely have dodged a bullet. The Lakers definitely dodged a bullet, and of course we got Luka, so that's been great.
Yep.
The other thing is Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies, of course, has had his problems with the NBA. I don't know if you guys remember a couple of years ago, he was seen flashing his gun on a YouTube video or Instagram video, TikTok, whatever the hell it was, and got suspended and has had problems with management and has been very lackluster this season as far as playing. He's very nonchalant, doesn't seem like he wants to be there. So surprisingly, the Memphis Grizzlies announced either yesterday or day before yesterday that they are open to trade Ja Morant. Now this kid, if he gets his head on straight, can probably be a top 5 player in the league. He's only 24, I think, maybe 25 at the most, and is already a superstar. But he just can't stay away from the street life. Unfortunately, he's been reprimanded, I think, 3 or 4 times from doing stuff that he posts on TikTok and Instagram. So we'll see if anybody's open to taking him. On the same note, Anthony Davis also has been talked about being in the trade market, and there have been nobody wanting Anthony Davis.
Crickets, big time crickets.
So yeah, and he's talking about wanting an extension because his contract is up this year. I can't see anything. He's talking about a supermax. I'm like, no way, no one's going to pay for him.
What do you think the chances of the Lakers making the playoff run?
Oh, excellent. They're even with their troubles that they've had these last 10 games or so, they're still the 4th best team in the West, and I think the 5th best team in the entire NBA.
Okay.
So they are doing very well.
Even with the injuries?
Even with the injuries, they're still winning like 6 and losing 4. So it's still a 60% clip. The problem once again though is, as it always has been, it's LeBron James. Whenever they put him into the game, he wants the ball, and he sucks up most of the 24-second clock, and then passes it over to someone who has to hurry their shot up.
Yeah.
So when LeBron wasn't playing those first 20 games or so,
Yes, it was
the Lakers were
wonderful.
running and gunning, and they looked great. Luka and Austin Reeves, great 1-2 punch.
Yes.
And then LeBron came back, and then that took minutes
Yep.
away from Reeves or his shot selection. And then Reeves got hurt. So hopefully when he gets back, they'll get back to winning on a better clip. But yeah, definitely they'll make the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, unless there's a collapse somewhere. My dream is for LeBron to ask for a trade so they can get his ass out of there,
Yeah.
and we can finally be out of the LeBron era.
Oh, be wonderful.
Oh, here's one that you're gonna laugh at, Gig. The as I call them, the bronzexuals want a statue in front of crypto of LeBron James.
Oh, F that.
That's exactly what I said. I said there's at least 10 players ahead of him that deserve a
Yeah.
statue before him.
Please. Ugh.
Crypto,
Maybe
what's
I could see a statue in Cleveland.
What's
Okay,
crypto?
because he
What's
Staples
crypto?
Center.
Crypto coin?
That's what I thought.
crypto-
That's what I was thinking. Crypto's a coin.
Yeah, Staples.
That's
Well,
what they named it.
the people who own Crypto.com bought the naming rights to Staples Center
No.
about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah,
Staples
about
Center?
4. No, it's been now we here in LA and SoCal we call it the Crypt. So it's
The
a Crypt.
Oh man. I like the
So
Staples.
yeah, all the Staples signage came down probably about 3 years ago,
Damn.
and now it's at the top of it. It's in green, and it says Crypto.com.
I like that.
So it's Crypto.com arena.
Yes, green. We know.
Yeah,
It sounds like crippled arena. Okay.
yeah. We just call it the Crypt.
The crippled.
Well, sometimes it
Going to
is.
the Crypt. Actually, most people still call it Staples Center. You know,
Hey, where's LeBum's son? Is he still playing in the NBA or no?
he is still with the Lakers, taking up a roster spot that he does not deserve.
He really?
Yes.
Oh my god! I thought they were gonna put him down to the G League.
They did, but now he still goes back and forth.
Oh my god, that's
Um,
funny.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he's getting paid. I think it's $2.5 or $3.5 million a year,
Jeez.
which was outrageous for a number 55
That's
pick.
bull.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're 2 years into that, but
Wow.
everybody knows that once LeBron retires, he's gone.
Yeah.
I know.
They'll-
I know. Kobe is shaking his head right now.
hmm
Mm,
Yep.
You got that right.
mm-mm.
And now the new narrative for the LeBron sexuals, they want to replace
ain't
the
one of
logo.
them.
They want to replace the logo. They want to take Jerry West out and make it LeBron James instead.
Oh bullshit.
Wow.
That's what I think.
Gosh.
But the funny thing is, the Laker fans and the people that don't like LeBron or know that he really isn't as great as he is, say, because the bronzexuals want, of course, him like soaring in for a dunk. That's the logo they want. And for the true Laker fans and true people that know what LeBron really is, it's him on the floor flopping or jumping up and down like a 5-year-old.
Show him crying.
Yes. So it's funny because everybody's, the people that want it, like I said, have the dunk thing, and the other ones say, well, which would you choose between these two? And it's him on the floor, or him jumping up and down, the silhouette of him jumping up and down.
Yeah. Number 2.
And I, of course, I'm like, no, the logo's a logo. There's no need to change it. Or if you do, I would have 3 choices, and 2 of them are Lakers. That's just beside the point. Of course, it would be either Jordan, Magic, or Kareem with the skyhook silhouette.
Yeah. Kareem. I'd love that. I don't know why. Just
But yeah, people that say, "Oh, yeah, it should be changed and this and that," and he's LeBron's the GOAT. I'm like, no, he's not. Just because he's played for 22 years does not make him the GOAT. Oh, well, look at all the stats he has. I said, yeah, because it took him 20 years to get them.
Yeah.
You know, he beat Kareem's scoring record, but it took him 5 more seasons to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it was 5, right in there. But
Jeez.
anyways. Okay, folks. Any other sports news you want to go over?
Not really.
No,
All right.
I'm done.
Okay. Once again, I'd like to thank Anime Girl, Philly Special, Gridiron Girl for joining me here today. It was a tough decision for me to do the show, but I decided she would want us to go ahead and do the show.
Yeah.
And I will reach out to, you said her name was Max?
Yeah.
Okay. I will reach
She's
out to
on
Max.
Facebook right now, actually, because she just pinged me to find out what I was doing.
Okay. So I will reach out to her hopefully today and see what charity that Liz favored, and we'll go from there.
Sounds
And I'll
Awesome.
get in touch with I'll get in touch with Tanya afterwards, after I find that information out.
Okay.
So thanks guys for joining me. Enjoy your football this weekend. There's some great games going on.
good.
Hopefully the Chargers will pull it out, pull that miracle. We will have the Bears win, although I'm conflicted on that one. But
Mhm.
but we can have the Bears. I can acquiesce to Tony and his Eagles. But for me, like I said, my dark horse going in, Jaguars. Jaguars in the Super Bowl.
All right. Go Jags.
So who would they face? Who would be your, trying to remember what side they're on.
They are in the AFC.
So did the NFC.
The
Okay.
Jags.
All right. Who would they? Well, of course, it's gonna take a while to load figures. Tony, you guys are AFC, NFC.
NFC.
Okay, we can have the Jaguars versus Eagles. I'll go for that.
In the Super Bowl, yeah, that'd be great.
All right, guys. Like I said, thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to give your picks, you go ahead and send them to me, and I can put them in. Like I said, this one's just for fun. You know, we already talked about it. So, otherwise than that, I will see you guys next week. Scorekeeper should be back. I believe he's coming back into California, I think tomorrow, and he has scheduled a Monday night in America. So, I don't know if you guys want to join in, talk to him. He's there, but if not, we'll all be here on Saturday. So, thanks again, guys, and have a great one.
Right.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
too. Bye.
Later.
Be
Adios,
safe.
amigos.